What are we thinking? Do we have time to run walls?
Touchdown! Oh, Kenyon Drake! A miracle! Miraculous in Miami!
You want Philly?
Yeah, let's do it.
Philly special. Ready?
It's Hester trying to work it back to the middle. Gets past the first wave, and here he goes. It's Hester inside the 30. Hester's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. And no flag, 92 yards.
It's happening, boys. We all right?
It's happening.
All right.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our second studio showing of Far From Lombardi. How's everyone been? Let us know. I'm not asked. I don't know why I'm asking. Don't know how to start, do I? That's what it is. I am ill-prepared. Welcome, Phil. We've got my mate, Phil Chapman, with us.
Hello. I've worn one of my NFL tops just to make me look good. I know what I'm talking about.
And you've worn case of the jersey.
Yep. This is JG Watt.
Yeah, so he's gone.
The Texans gone. This is actually a child's XL as well.
Nice.
The adult ones are too big for me.
Yeah, we got case. None of us own a jersey with the player who plays for us on.
The right player on.
Yeah, every one of us picked a player and he went the next year or the year after. It's the case of the jersey.
I did think about getting a Deshaun Watson one, but glad I didn't know.
He's still on the Texans, though.
He is still on the team.
He might never leave Texas.
Yeah.
If everything goes a certain way. I was actually, speaking of Deshaun Watson, you actually gave me a little heads up about him, didn't you, before?
Yeah.
Phil was like, I've heard he's a dodgy guy.
Yeah. Well, it was cause my mate.
Insider information.
Insider information, yeah.
Sort of. My mate works in. I ran into this dude one day in Tesco by ours in Dingle, and he was wearing a Patriots hat, and I had a Texans hat on, and we were playing the Patriots in the playoffs. This was like 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
We were playing them the next game, and I was like, "Oh, are you into it?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm mad into it." And he turns out he's a mad Patriots fan. So I got chatting to him every time I seen him in the shop.
He's a knobhead.
Yeah. And then I seen him in Aldi, and he was working in Aldi, and he started immediately giving me shit about Deshaun Watson. He was like, I don't trust that lad. There's something about him. And I was like, eh. But then when I went to Wembley, we were sat right next to the Texans dressing room, you know, the tunnel where they come out. And when Deshaun Watson walked past, I got a weird feeling off him, like a weird vibe. Like the way he was being with people and shit.
Like a
and
sixth sense.
Slapping asses.
Yeah. He's got his cock out. He's just walking around, swinging that thing around.
Oh, well, that's not the story you told me. The story you told me was that a Texas shop owner had been like, oh, yeah, we've all heard terrible things.
Oh, yeah. That happened. But that was after.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he said to me, yeah, we'd all heard loads of bad stuff about him.
Right.
This was after it come out. That was on Twitch when I was doing a Twitch stream.
What was it?
Dude was like from Houston was like, yeah, we all
knew.
We all heard some bad stuff.
We all knew.
Yeah.
Crazy that.
That's boss that.
Can't get away with nothing though, can you? Not nowadays.
You look disappointed in that, Tony.
Yeah.
You look like
the
fucking...
the way we live in now.
Can't behave the way I used to.
Yeah.
Just to introduce Phil to anyone listen, Phil is a fellow comic. He is also... was you brought up in Texas? When did you go to Texas? You were raised in Texas. What's the story with you in America?
I lived there for a few years.
From when to when?
From age of 14. I lived there permanently for the whole of high school. And then I was like on and off for a bit, going back for like a few months here. And then once I got to like 24, I think. Yeah. 2008, we had to move. We left completely.
You had to move, got chased out of town.
Yeah. Well, they found out, I got deported because they found out I wasn't living there.
Oh, was you a little legal immigrant, was you?
Well, you have to live there permanently on a green card.
Yeah.
And then I went back to go to Las Vegas, and they were like, you haven't been here for 2 years. What's going on with this? And I was like, oh, yeah. Didn't think about it. I was like, oh, yeah, I've just been living there. They were like, yoink. Took it off me. Because you have to live there.
Oh. So want you to sit, you're not a citizen forever, no?
No. I don't want to be a citizen of the United States of America. I don't want to do that.
Who doesn't want to live in America? Really?
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Loads of people. Me, I lived there. Within 2 weeks, I was like, yeah, I'm onto this place. It's not for me. Not for me, this.
Yeah. No, me and Rob would fucking live there. Vegas would be the one.
Yeah.
I wanted to live in Vegas, but then I never got around to it. It was one of those, I
don't think I could live in Vegas, though. I'd have to be a millionaire or billionaire.
It's cool, off the strip. I went on a stag do there, and we stayed off the strip in the house that Oscar De La Hoya stayed in when he used to fight in Vegas.
Yeah?
Yeah, like we got there. It was like a massive stag do, so like 12 of us.
Yeah.
So it was only like $200 at each.
I've been to like the rough part of it. What's that strip that used to be Vegas? It's like, the shithole strip.
The old bit.
Yeah.
Old Town?
No, it's called something. I forget what it's called, but it's...
Yeah.
I know what you mean, though. Where do you have the zip wire?
Yeah, where you have a zip wire and that, and it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just, you just don't feel safe there.
Oh, yeah. I've stayed there. Like, stayed around there. Vegas is a nice place, but it's rough as well. I remember going to Casino Royale, which you think would be dead nice, but it's just like the Raz. Like, proper Blue Angel of things. And I was sat next to some dude with his pregnant wife, and she was smoking and drinking. And he was putting money down on the blackjack table. Baby needs a crib. And then tried to give me some life advice. And I was like, no offense, dude. But
no, it's all right. So I'm assuming Texans then, because you're in Texas.
Yeah.
Did they start while you were over there then?
No. Well, yeah. Well, they started after I'd sort of left permanently, and was sort of like.
Oh, so you went there when they were there?
No. I've only been to one Texans game at the Reliance Stadium, and that was against the Browns, and they got absolutely bad by the Browns.
Expect that, would you?
Yeah.
No. I feel like you've been given an out and you haven't chosen to take it. Saying that, we always have a little tiff, don't we, at gigs? Because Phil likes to turn up in gigs in a random NFL merch, just like other teams' merch.
Do you know what it is?
And every time, it just annoys me.
It's because everyone buys them for Christmas. And I use them like gym gear, and so we've got like
Yeah.
50 different teams. Like I've got all that old.
You got like everyone's team.
Got every team.
And every time you gig with
to
me,
be
you have to
fair,
wear something not the Texans.
You always wear different fucking gear as well.
No, I've worn Baltimore Ravens once, and you've never let me live it
Not
down.
once. I've seen you in that Ravens fucking gear well more than once.
Yeah, until I got too fat for it. It doesn't fit anymore. Otherwise, I still would. I went to Ravens game when we done America.
Yeah,
So I was like, I respect. I'll wear some Ravens merch.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's the NFL.
Yeah, while I was there, though.
Yeah.
I didn't wear it.
That's the beauty of the NFL. You got if you like from like Chicago, you might be a Chicago Bears fan, but then you go and live in Kansas City, you can support the Chiefs.
But you don't like with Rob. I am fucking Liverpool. I am Liverpool FC. All this and
Professional scouser.
and then he goes, I'm a Chiefs fan. They wear red. Blah blah blah. Gives it loads, and then you see him in a Ravens top, and you're like, "Come on, Rob, you can't be doing that."
Yeah, I've seen you wear a different top, and I give you shit for it.
Did you?
Because you always give me shit.
Yeah, that's because, yeah.
I try to at least match the teams. So I won't wear like
Yeah,
a
you do, to
Texans
be fair,
t-shirt
yeah.
underneath a Carolina jumper.
No, I have seen that. I've seen you more than one. Like, he's got the whole shit.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, done a big shop for other teams.
But in as well, like Texas, because they don't have many jumpers. Because Texas,
Yeah.
people don't wear jumpers there. It's
Yeah,
like
makes
900
sense.
degrees. So
Makes sense.
they don't sell jumpers.
So what was it like living over there then? NFL wise, there was no team there.
It was with like the Houston Oilers
Why
left.
wasn't you a Cowboy? So Houston Oilers left. Let you finish,
Left
sorry.
just as I got there.
Yeah.
And then the Texans arrived just as I left. So it was like I just missed. There was no NFL
Open,
team while I was
yeah.
there. So I kind of, our neighbor next door, can't
Yeah.
remember what his name was, like Tom something. But he was this, he's a massive Cowboys fan. And this is like in the late 90s, and he had this ginormous telly.
Yeah.
And every week he would sit there and watch the Cowboys. So I was like, oh, I guess I like the Cowboys. So I just
Yeah.
kind of watched the Cowboys because they were like the closest team.
Yeah.
So that was my sort of team. But I didn't really get into the NFL for a couple of years because I was watching it. It was only when I started going to the high school games.
Yeah.
And I was like, this
yeah.
game is
What's
good.
the high school games like?
Amazing. Our stadium was, I think it was a 5,000 seater, which
Mad.
doesn't sound
Mad,
big.
innit? No, but it's mad, innit?
No, it's like you think like, so how many people in your when you're in your high school?
1,000 people in my year.
In your year?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Fuck.
1,000 and like it was like 1,011 or something like that. It's a weird number.
I suppose that's like, so I'm trying to think of the high schools in Bootle now. They've all got 100 in the year. It's like 5 high schools worth in one high school. You can imagine like their parents and all that. It makes sense now.
Our high school was ginormous. Our high school had a
So
multi-story
you didn't
car
know
park.
everyone in your year then, did you?
Fuck off.
Yeah, because everyone drives. You have to drive in Texas because it's so
Oh,
hot.
yeah. Everyone drink drives. I got a mate over there now, and he said they just drink drive.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
No one's asked.
Well, it's
him
because
ever.
when the cops pull you over, they don't do breathalyzer. They have to
Yeah.
do the touch your nose. And so if you can pass them,
Just get that good at them, don't you?
yeah, you get that good at them.
Fucking unbelievable. That.
Like Tony sitting there going, it's the fucking dream, this place. Why would you not want to live there?
I know, yeah. When am I moving to Texas?
It's proper like freedom state in it.
Yeah,
like-
yeah, it does. I do want to go over there. I want to see my mate over there. I think he listens to this, so if you are listening, Chris, I do want to come and visit you at some point, but
I'd go back. I'd go back to visit, but like live there again.
no.
Just not me. To America.
I'd go over there in a heartbeat
To stay?
to live for them.
Would you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought that at first.
Yeah.
Then I got there. I was like, nah.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously it is a bit fucking mental. Guns everywhere and stupid shit going on, but...
Yeah. You ever had a gun pulled on you?
No. I've had a few knives.
Wait till you have a gun pulled on you. Twice.
Has it happened to you twice now?
A couple of times. Once by a cop and once by
Mate, I can't imagine.
road
what that'd be
rager.
like.
Some dude like...
Imagine, I don't imagine getting the road rage I get. I'm like, I can't imagine like being able to just pull a gun on someone in front of me. I'd be fucking people's wheels to get out the way. Fucking move!
I proper calmed down, you know, since I've had the baby. As soon as a bit of road rage comes, I'm just like, I'm not asked. And I'm like, Katie's still going, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, you kick off there, like someone fucking pulls out in front of you, and I'm like, I just knew it was going to happen. I'm not even asked anymore.
Oh, mate, I went to Leeds Festival on Sunday, and just the traffic, people just pulling in. Cause I happily sit in the right hand lane of the motorway doing 90 all day. That's fine. Someone pulls in front of me. Fucking, you best be doing 90. If you're not doing 90, what the fuck are you doing?
To be fair,
get out me fucking way.
On the motorway,
I was fucking
flashing
fuming.
everyone.
Oh, mate,
Oh, he did that the way.
Mate,
And then pulled up alongside them and saw the petrol cap was off, so
Yeah,
it
the
didn't look
petrol
like he
cap
was
was-
flashing.
the petrol cap was off.
It was off.
But I was also wanting to get out the way, like.
Yeah, no, on the motorway.
But imagine, like,
Flash
yeah, but it wouldn't be, I wouldn't be flashing. I'd be fucking gun in the air, looking just tooting out the window.
Rob be like,
Get out the way.
Rob be like the Taliban. JK-47.
AK, do 90 now. I would. I wouldn't trust myself with a gun, mate.
Nah.
It's like I'm already a keyboard warrior. Like, imagine being behind a gun. Feel safe behind the computer screen. Imagine if I had a shotgun.
Yeah, it is a bit fucking mental. But the positives far outweigh the negatives for me.
What's the positives?
America.
Everything's
Food.
massive.
That's it. Food.
Have
Big,
you not
large
seen the advert?
proportions.
Have you not
They're
seen the
trying to
adverts?
kill you every turn. Like, if it's not diabetes, it's a bullet it's a cap in the ass. You're trying to get to school. And then if you're at school, there's someone going to fucking kick the door open.
There was the many school shootings while you were there. Obviously not in your school, but like
Columbine happened like, I think like a week after I arrived. Or like 2 weeks after I arrived. And like, I was like, oh, is this like a...
This
This is normal, yeah.
Like, they don't tell you about this on the little like transition video. Like, you know, like because Houston's like quite a repatriated place.
Yeah.
Loads of people from everywhere else.
Yeah.
And so like they give you like here's a leaflet about like what you do in the time off and that, and like, you know, one of those videos like, welcome, you've just moved to the United States of
Like
America.
The Simpsons or something.
Yeah. Welcome to Cinco Ranch. Watching it, they don't mention the school shootings. Like, you need to flip your desk over and hide behind it. Familiarize yourself with the fire exits. Fire extinguisher is going to be used to spray it with a shooter. They don't do any of that. But Columbine happened like 2 weeks after I arrived, and like I remember going to the cafeteria, and they were like terrified of like a copycat thing happening.
Does everyone just start being nice to the weird kid?
Police everywhere.
Like, man happened, everyone's like, why are you making it right? Like, Phil's just like, why is everyone being that nice to me? He's like, watch out for that guy. No one knows who he is. He just turned up one day. Like, just really fit birds going, oh, hi, Phil.
Yeah. Oh, I wish. No, like there was weird kid. You could tell like who was probably going to be a school shooter in our school. There's like black.
What, because they were black?
Black. The black. What they call trench coats. The big long trench coats. That was like a thing. And they're like the freaks and the geeks and.
So you'd have been the shooter then, Rob? Yeah.
I think I had a little emo phase in school, didn't I? So it probably would have been me.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you have emo hair?
Yeah.
When
Like
he had
proper-
Yeah, when I had it. Yeah. So, what was it like then?
We should get
in
a
Texas?
Sharpie and colour your head in for the podcast.
Just want to go back.
Yeah.
I want to go back to America with emo, yeah. It's like people leave me alone. So what was it like being in Texas NFL-wise? What's it like being in the state then with no NFL team? Because it's hard to imagine that in England and having no football team sort of thing. So
It wasn't that bad. Like, I was like I was like 14, 15 years old. So I was like, chasing puss, mate. That was me. I wasn't about the sport. But then when I started going to high school games, that was the best place to pick up chicks.
yeah.
So I was watching high school games all the time, and they play on a Friday. So it's your Friday night sorted.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, you go to someone's house, watch the NFL if they're watching it.
So they just watch any old team or something? Like, obviously, your neighbour watch the Cowboys.
Mostly the Cowboys, yeah.
That's what people over here would find dead strange, you see.
Yeah.
The idea that no one's got, like, just haven't got a team, so, like, what do you do?
Well, what would you do if Liverpool just ceased to exist? Like, would you be an Everton fan? Or would you be...
You'd have to be, wouldn't you?
You'd have to be. Like a local team.
Well, I'd be Bootle FC, wouldn't I?
Bootle, Marine FC. Marine AFC, is it?
No,
Bootle.
Bootle.
Crosby?
Wouldn't go to Marine.
Yeah. Why not?
No, Bootle till I die, aren't I?
Wouldn't you want like a Premier League team?
No,
to watch?
I just couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine it. That this is one of the things that we say is dead strange about the NFL for UK fans is the idea that you can have a team and then it's just gone. It's like the Oilers just went. Did you know anyone who still supported the Oilers when they become the Colts?
The Titans. They
Titans.
went to Tennessee.
Yeah. So was there any Texas fans like
No,
Houston Oilers who then went, I'm going to support Titans now because my team has now moved to Tennessee, or was it just were they like, my team doesn't exist anymore now?
Well, like I guess we were all kind of supporting the Titans when they played the Rams.
Right.
What was it? 99 or something like 99 or 2000, something like that.
Well, before that time.
That was like a Super Bowl. And like, so all of the people I was at the barbecue with, we were like going for them. But that was like the best Super Bowls I've ever seen. That was the one where it was last minute, like it was like a yard from
when he never reached the line.
Yeah, he was like a yard from the touchdown. Like it was, but like everyone's, we were just like Titans because we were like
close.
They used to be from around here. It's a loose
connection.
Yeah,
I get it.
But normally they go for with like college players. So if a player played for their college and they went to
we've discussed
like
that sort of thing
and
before. It's like sometimes people just support players rather than supporting anyone else. It's a bit like Liverpool now. Like I don't really have an affiliation with Rangers or Celtic. Used to like Celtic. Now Gerard's at Rangers.
Now you like Rangers.
Well, now Gerard's at Rangers. Like I'd like him to do well. So I imagine it's just being like that, isn't it? So how did you find? So had you gone into the NFL just before you come back?
Yeah. Like I go to all the sport. I kind of was like rejecting all the sports. I was watching soccer. Being like, I'm gonna be an English guy.
Like me when I went to posh school and they asked, do you want to play rugby? And I was like, no.
Yeah.
No, that was like me rebellion. I wouldn't possibly play that. And then they were like, all right, what do you want to do? And I was like, I'll play footy. And they're like, no, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist in this school.
Yeah.
So it was a case of like, so what are you going to do? And I was like, what can I do? And they went, well, you can play rugby, you can play hockey, or you can do multi-activity. And I was like, what's multi-activity? Like, go to the gym, play basketball, might play a bit of football. And I was like, sounds amazing. I'll do multi-activity. And then they put me in multi-activity and I realised that's where all the losers who can't play any sports go. And then, I'll be honest, I loved it because I was the best sportsman. It was like all fat kids.
Big fish, little pond.
Like, before I was dead fat, it was all proper fat kids or like little kids or nerdy kids. And I was like, all kids with asthma. That's just the minute they ran. And I was like, I am amazing. This is fucking brilliant.
You've kept that. I am amazing.
I've kept that arrogance. But then gone back into actual society.
That's it's one of them. I was like, it's the same as you.
I'm not trying to rebel. I'm
not gonna play. I'm not gonna play that sport. I played ice hockey. That was my sport.
Yeah,
but that was like it's Texas, so not the biggest sport in.
I played ice hockey on the sand.
I had to drive like an hour to get to the local hockey rink.
How many fights did you get in?
No, you're not allowed to fight in high school. You get 2-game ban, and it's so expensive to play because they don't like. It's not fun.
It's mad that because like literally that's all.
That's literally the best thing.
It's only NHL though. It's not. You can't fight in European League, EHL. Or any of those leagues. There's no fighting there.
It's like that's why you play, isn't it?
Yeah. You want to.
If you want someone, if you wanted to whack someone about, you go and play hockey.
Yeah.
So how was the NFL when you moved back? So obviously you've come back to the UK into the NFL now because of the push.
Yeah.
How was it then trying to follow the NFL back here?
Not that easy at first because it was like early 2000s. So we were watching like late night Channel 4, Channel 5, wherever it was on back then. And then, but then when the NFL app came out, it was like bang. So
were you on the first like Game Passes?
Yeah. Got the Game Pass, and then I'm watching it like because it was more accessible then.
Yeah.
So as soon as it became more accessible, I was like, yeah.
So that's why. So one of the things with Phil as well, you can't talk to him on Sunday. So like if say we're playing the Texans, I can't text him about the game because he doesn't watch it live half the time.
I do, but
because he's so used to Game.
Try to.
Yeah. Because you're so used to Game Pass now, you're just used to like watching it on a Monday, aren't you?
Yeah. I can watch it on a Monday.
Yeah, like any time as long as you don't look at your phone and.
Yeah.
Whereas we're not used to that, so we're like, I've got to watch it live, otherwise, it's going to be ruined. Whereas you got used to like.
I just like don't go on Twitter, don't go on Facebook.
That's impossible, isn't it? That's like, I'm in work at 6:30 on a Monday. I couldn't get to like 3 o'clock without going on my phone.
Can you not?
Not a chance.
If you want to, you can do it.
No, of course.
Yeah, I'll be on. I do it in the morning, but I literally wake up and watch. So the UFC, when the UFC is on, I wake up and watch it straight away. So I can knock on my phone for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
But I just think of that as extended
See,
sleep.
but I can't do
Like
that.
I've been extended sleep sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I wouldn't be on it in my sleep, so I'm not on it now.
No, I couldn't do it because, you know, on Game Pass when it says Game in 40,
Yeah.
never available when I get up for work.
Oh,
Yeah, that's that. Sometimes I get
you go
that.
like that.
7
You go like
o'clock,
that, and you
7
go,
a.m., isn't it?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch it full game, and you're like, I'm in work in like an hour.
Yeah.
There's no way I can be asked fast forwarding a little bit.
Yeah.
No.
I watch. I try to watch Red Zone. Red Zone's my thing. I love
Yeah,
Red
we
Zone.
love Red Zone on Sunday. Well, me and Tony watch our team. So we got a mate.
I've got two.
What
I
about-
have two tellies.
Yeah, I use the iPad for the Texans
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I mean, this season, I'm probably not going to watch the Texans too often.
Yeah,
'Cause,
Red Zone.
So yes, well, I have Red Zone on the laptop and then telly for the Chiefs.
yeah.
And then, but me and Tony, we're quite like, we like watching our team. We've got mates who will just watch Red Zone. I'll follow their team on Red Zone.
Yeah.
And
I can't do that. I have to
I
watch
need
the
to know, yeah.
Dolphins
I need
and
to know
then
what's happened every drive.
Red Zone.
I'm the same.
I need to know what's
one-
happened every drive. Like.
One telly for something. One telly for Red Zone.
Yeah. And I think it's perfect, and I think it matches up perfect. If you're watching a game and you've got Red Zone on, you've only got to switch on to your game
Yeah.
for the play, and
Yeah.
then you can go back to watching Red
Exactly.
Zone.
It makes you feel, all them people go, oh, there's loads of breaks in the games. Like, well, yeah, at that point, I'm watching every other game.
But then also, I think the breaks are ideal because you can just go to the fridge and get another bottle.
Yeah.
It's ideal when you're a drink.
This is
Do you know what I mean?
and an
Like,
eater.
this is why I fight with people. Like when people say it's shit because there's too many breaks now. I'm always arguing because I'm like, it's the best.
because the breaks, you start using the breaks
Yeah.
for everything.
Yeah.
So you go, right, well, I know I've got enough time to either get a beer, get some food, or go for a shit and come back. I
Yeah.
miss nothing.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I think when you go your first live game is when you really appreciate the breaks in the sense that like you're like, oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Like you go to a live game, you're like, actually, this doesn't feel like
Well,
3 hours.
it's
I can go to the loo, I can go to the bar, I can talk to me mates. Like once you've done, like I imagine Friday nights, it's just a perfect game to try and get push in the like break and play, little flag on the play. Like,
Yeah.
Like-
It's as well like you chat to people between it. You chat about
Yeah.
what just happened. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that game.
And it's built for short attention spans,
Yeah.
which we've all got.
Built, and it's built to sell stuff. That's what it's
It is
made
built
for.
to sell
It's made to sell you like English football.
Yeah.
You go to the game. You go, listen, shut the fuck up for 45 minutes,
Yeah.
and then you watch it. And then at halftime, you're like, right, I'm gonna get a pie. And then you come back and you go, shut up again. And you watch it 45 minutes, and then you go home.
No,
It's literally how it
off.
works.
that thing is that doesn't even happen. You go, and about 35 minutes in, you go down and get a pint.
Yeah.
So you miss, and
Oh,
then you
you
end
do?
up missing half the game.
We've got seat serving in Anfield now.
Oh
And
God.
You just like
Scumbag.
oh, you just order your
Games
order your ale.
changed, man.
Tory club of
Games
North West.
changed.
You order your ale on your phone,
Fuck off.
and then it's
As
waiting
if
for
get
you.
Signal in
And
the
it's waiting.
fucking
Oh,
ground.
mate, perfect signal in Anfield.
Fucking hell.
And I mean, you can get like 4G Norwegian Airlines as well,
Jesus
like on
Christ.
Norwegian phone lines.
You can't get no mobile signal in that tin shed. that we've got.
Yeah. You Everton? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you order your ale and you go down half time to do. You just like order, so you just double up on your order and you can smash 2 pints.
See, that's a
in
good
15
idea,
minutes.
but that's the thing you need because football,
Yeah.
like you can't get
That's
served.
a good idea.
Yeah.
No way Everton could implement that.
Yeah, it's because your owner's not American. Ours are Americans. They've gone.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
how do you Americanise this?
How do we make
One,
money?
let's get no relegation. So let's get a Super League going. And two, let's get everyone being able to get served straight away. So there are plus points of having American owners. Like you get your ale dead quick. But the
But it's
negative,
light.
the negative points are
Bud Light.
they turn you into Tories and they try and get you into like Super Leagues and everyone hates you for it.
Yeah. Did you not like the Super League idea?
No,
Of course he
no.
did.
I like the
Of
Super
course
League
he
idea.
did.
I think it's inevitable. You can't look at how perfect the NFL is as a product sport wise. Everyone wants to go there. There's like what's the 14 American owners in the
Yeah,
Premier
but-
League now?
right.
They all want that model eventually. The problem with the Super League was
All
that
the
they
teams
shut
are
out
shit.
they shut out the other teams.
All the teams are shit in it.
Yeah, but it's the fact they shut out the other teams. You can't get rid of promotion and relegation in Britain. It's too. It's like you'll have to get rid of. It's like getting rid of the royal family. There's too many gammons
Do it, mate.
who fucking
Do
love it. Like
The only way you could do it is if you've done a summer league, but there's not enough time in the summer.
no, so like, but they're trying to replace. They weren't even trying to replace our league, like the Premier League. They're trying
Just
to replace
fuck off the
Champions
Euros and the
League.
World Cup because no one's asked.
I like the World Cup, and I watch the
'cause-
Euros and the World Cup, but I'm not like a football
You're a
fan.
big footy fan, I am.
Yeah.
For me, just swerve the Euros, swerve friendlies, maybe have the World Cup every 10 years.
Yeah. So has it been nice to see the NFL rise then? As
Yeah,
you've been over here?
Like I went to the first
Or
one.
do you feel like
I went to the first one
you
here.
were really into a band and then the band got big and now you can't be into
No,
it
no,
anymore?
I like it because no one knew about it. So I was like,
So now you got mates that
now I
can
got
do it.
people to talk about it with, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this much. And like everyone's really into it, like more into it than I am.
Yeah.
You know, like people know, like, because I'm not great with like stats and like
Yeah.
names and stuff like that. So I just kind of watch it and go, oh, that game was amazing. Did you see that pass?
Yeah.
And that, like, it used to be like he didn't have anyone. Like my housemate at the time, we used to watch it all the time together
Yeah.
because he's just into any sport.
Yeah, that's how I got into it. It's just like, oh, that's great to drink. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
So Tony went to as well. Hey, Tony, this game is boss to watch and drink during.
No,
it.
I
So
got
it's like,
told.
yeah,
I got
sound.
told poker night, and we're watching the NFL. I was like, poker night, I'm in.
Yeah.
Few bevies. Literally got there and they were like, pick a team. I was like, fucking hell, I don't even know any teams.
Yeah.
And then I watched like the first 5 minutes and was like, yeah, I can get behind this. I'm hooked.
Yeah, yeah. It's the more you learn about it as well, the better it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
that's it. Yeah.
Are you in were you in our fantasy league? Fantasy last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because
They accused. So this is my second team. So you accused me of having a sneaky team. It was Phil.
Right.
So they all thought I had two teams.
Oh
and
no,
I-
that was me.
And I made you up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. That was the season before, wasn't it? Was that last
Yeah,
season?
wasn't last year. It was the
Oh,
year.
season
Yeah,
before
before.
then.
I just did it to make up numbers. And
Yeah,
then I
yeah.
was like sort of paying attention, but not really. I was
Yeah,
going,
just looked an awful lot like Rob had to feed the team.
yeah, yeah. No, it was actually
Yeah,
me.
'cause I was
but
the
I
only-
was just not asked.
I was the only one who had your number, could text you and go,
Yeah.
let's do a trade.
Yeah, yeah. But I never did any sneaky stuff on the stuff. I wouldn't let Rob get away with that. That's bullshit.
Well, Rob.
I know what Rob's like because there was when he was the commissioner of our NFL league, there was so much controversy at the start of the season when
he's
he
a
made
fucking scumbag.
made a sneaky trade for like editing the podcast or
So
something.
he rejected. He offered a trade out last week, and then he accepted it.
Yeah.
Oh, the other. Sorry, he offered a trade out. The lad accepted it, and he just vetoed it straight away. And it's like,
You know what it
can't
was?
do it.
It was Trevor Etienne.
Yeah.
When they were like, oh, yeah, it doesn't look that bad. And
Yeah.
he was like, oh, could be out for a while. Like, doesn't look that bad. So I was like, it doesn't look that bad. I'll make a trade.
Yeah.
Like, I'll take the risk. And he never accepted it.
Yeah.
So and then as soon as it come out that like he was out for the season, I obviously hadn't been on my phone or whatever, so I couldn't have cancelled the trade. He accepted it then. I was like, nah.
Oh well.
You get 20, and then
Rob Scumbag Thomas strikes
Yeah.
again.
last I was talking about this on the pod before, but anyone who listens, last year I tried to invent loans. Like loans in the NFL. I was saying to someone, right, you give me your player for this week. I'll send you him back. You then have him next week, and then we'll trade back at the end of
Not
it.
the worst
And
thing
you'll
is-
get an extra player at the end of it. But we were swapping like 3 players over the course of 2 weeks. At the end of the 2 weeks, he was going to end up with an extra player. But for them 2 weeks, I'd got me to the playoffs and got me through enough that I needed to get through. And I was like, and then we're sound then. And he was like, he was on an hour, and I was going to everyone, I don't see what's wrong with this.
But we
And
play
like,
for money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There you go.
So it's like, you can't be doing that when there's fucking money on the line.
What? There's no rules against loans.
Yeah, no, but it's like there's like a loophole in it.
Yeah,
It's fucking
that's
Bill
what I live
Belichick
by.
behavior.
That's exactly.
That's PR
When it comes to fantasy,
rat behavior.
When it comes to fantasy, I will deflate anything. Great. I'll watch you pick your team. I'm a proper rat. I love it. That's what I love about it.
That's how you, like, when we have our bets, like, throughout the season.
Which we're going to have loads of today.
Yeah, well, you've got to watch how he words things. Or watch how you word things. Because he'll write it down. So say you go, like, I don't know, say someone to go 8-8.
Yeah.
So say you went Washington, it's perfect
Say
example.
I go
Washington go 8-8, right?
Yeah.
He will go, right, okay. So it'll be like Washington go over 8 wins, he pays out.
Yeah.
But if you say Washington will get 8 wins, he'll take it as they've got to get 8.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Not,
Right.
so
right.
not over.
Like
not
if you
over,
don't say, so you know, it's like you don't say, "Oh, Washington get at least 8 wins."
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Oh, they'll get 8 wins."
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "Oh, I bet you they don't." And
Yeah.
then you'd be like, "Yeah, I'll take it." And then you're thinking you're betting 8 and over.
Yeah.
But I've just gone, yeah, I bet you they'll get 8
Eight.
wins. I bet you they won't get 8 wins exactly.
Oh, classic.
And then-
But he has Markov, like the other lads on the pod, every single, like every year, he just has him off with the same bet, and you're like, come on, Mark, you've got to switch.
Yeah,
up
yeah.
eventually.
Fool me once and all that. At some point, you go, Mark's got to take some blame for that.
Exactly. It's not my fault.
I haven't even mentioned why Mark's not here.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
Mark had some terrible reviews after the first video.
Mark got some nasty comments from trolls, and he can't come back on anymore. We haven't even got any news because Mark's not here. Yeah, should we talk about Tom, or should we leave Tom till the end?
Well, we left until the end last week, so we may as well talk about him now.
Right, Tom,
You can turn it off then.
who is our token wool, he is having an extended break while he gets a nose job, some lip filler, and Botox because he wants to be looking all right when he's on screen. Because he doesn't want to look. He doesn't want to look basically like a troll, like he is on the cameras. So he's got to wait 6 weeks for the Botox and the lip filler to die down before he comes back on. So he's having a bit of an extended break while that happens.
Nice. I thought you were going to go worse than that.
Just be honest. Yeah. So that's that. So, right. One thing Tony might want to know, but I don't. Did you ever get into the whole trading card business while you were in? Because
Nah.
as we've told everyone knows, Tony owns half of
NFL UK card breaks and stateside sports.co.uk.
Who sponsor the pod but have never given us any money.
Yeah.
So,
But I have brought you as a present today.
there we go.
So a pack of Chronicles, a little
Nice.
value pack. So they are cheap as fuck in America to buy.
Yeah.
So you can get them, pick
What
them
does
up.
this single pack cost?
So in America, you can buy that in Walmart or Target for like $5.
What can I buy that for? Stateside UK Sport?
So on stateside sports, a tenner,
A tenner.
which I don't think
is
is
the
too
cheapest
bad.
in the UK, isn't it?
Yeah, currently for that product, yeah.
Yeah. So the
I
cheapest.
don't think that's too bad considering
include shipping costs and all
import and all that.
And you
Yeah,
don't buy
yeah.
them for a $5, do you? Because
No,
you
because
can't get hold of them.
we can't get into,
Oh, yeah.
into a shop, Walmart or Target.
Shame you haven't got your green card because these would pay you to go to America and buy cards for
Ship
them.
them back.
Yeah.
You can still do it.
Not even ship them back. They literally. So tell us what happens at Walmart. Like, so they
Well,
don't even do it anymore, do they?
No, because everything's gone online. I mean,
So
Walmart still do it, but Target closed. They used to just basically bang them out onto a shelf. Someone would come in, boxes full of them, load the shelves, but then there'd be a queue,
Mm.
and everyone would just fucking wipe the shelves and take them all. And then there was a big fight. I think it was in Texas actually, and someone got shot.
Of course it was.
Of course it was, yeah.
So someone got shot in a Target in Texas
Yeah.
or somewhere else in the country.
Great
and
place to get shot.
They basically
Target.
turned around and went, right, we're taking them all off stock. So Walmart and Target pulled all the sports cards off the shelves while they figured out what they were going to do. So then Target put them online only, and then the bots get them now. But it made it easier for everyone to buy them because everyone could get hold of them.
Yeah.
So like more people could get hold of them than one person going into the shop and just clearing the shelf.
Yeah. Walmart's very,
They're not asked.
yeah. Walmart's very like, you see a lot of like people that would struggle physically. Like a lot of electric wheelchairs flying about the place, but not because of disability, just fatness.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
like Rob.
So what is the most expensive Chronicle then? Do you reckon that exists?
So it's like probably a black prism. That's the one you're looking for in this.
So we want a black prism.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll open mine first. You can open yours, Phil.
All right.
So
you-
both at the same time. What do you reckon, Tom?
I just opened them both at the same
On
time.
both at the same
like,
time,
so-
right.
So, Joe, when in like school when I was in England, you used
Yeah.
to do the Panini stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You used to do the Premier League ones. And I remember this lad went, yeah, why don't you get these? I got loads of spares. You can just pick them out. So I bought an album. And he gave me all. Give me all his like swap ones.
Yeah.
And I went, yeah, all right, sound well. Like if you get any you need when I buy some,
Yeah.
you can have them. But like as long as I haven't got them. And the first one I opened had Arsenal silver sticker and the Premier League sticker, which were the two hardest to get. And I obviously didn't have them, so I was like, well, they're going in my book. He was fucking fuming.
Right. First thing I've got, Drew Brees, QB Chronicles. Any good? What we saying?
No.
What value? Put a value on it for me.
20p.
20p. Listen, you look after the pennies, pounds take care of himself. There's 20p I've made straight away.
Well, considering you got it for free, you're up.
Yeah,
aren't
that's
you?
what I'm saying. CD Lamb.
Bit more, 50p.
50p, I'm flying now. I want to see who's packs it more, mine or Phil's. I'm going to what's your first one?
Got Calvin Ridley.
Nice card, but not really worth too much because it's not a rookie.
Yeah, no.
Even though
He's a good player, though.
Drew Brees retired, so does that go up in value now?
It would if it was a different set.
Right. Sound. So I've got 70p so far. What do you reckon? 10 to 20p?
20p, yeah.
20p. What's your next one?
Dalvin Cook.
Another 20p card.
I'm smashing you. 30p ups at the moment. Troy Polamalu.
20p card.
Is it?
Yeah. Hall of Famer, but unless
90p.
it's, you know, an autograph or
80p.
a rookie card.
My next card, someone that you don't want to meet in the hall on his own. Deshaun Watson.
Oh,
Don't want to get him in the hall, just one on your own, one by one. Touchy-feely, what's that?
Currently, you couldn't give that away.
Couldn't get that away. Do you reckon that'll go
I'll
up
take it.
while he's in prison?
Do you know, I actually
Do you reckon that'll go up if he goes in prison?
Possibly, yeah.
keeping hold of that
there's a lad who put up in our group saying that he was going to buy a load of his rookie cards because they were dirt cheap.
yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to what they were before. And so obviously if he gets cleared of all charges, then it's a steal. However, if not, then you've wasted.
That's what it's all about. It's like buying shares, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's your next two?
I got T. Higgins,
Bengals, 20p card,
20p card, number 20. Brian Dawkins,
20p card.
20p.
But now you're getting to the good stuff now.
Right, I've got Derek Henry, just the Classic Chronicles.
Yeah.
And Russell Wilson, both 20p's.
The Russell Wilson's a different variation, as
Is
you
it?
can see on there.
It doesn't just says Chronicles, but it's got bronze.
It's a bronze one. So that's why it's slightly more, not too much, because
50p.
yeah,
Sound.
you're not showing them to anyone now.
Sorry. Not used to doing a video, are we?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I've been showing them to you.
There we go. Lovely. Actually do quite like the quality of them.
Yeah.
I think Tony's brought these to get me hooked because he knows. He knows what I'm like. He's been saying to himself, he knows.
I know you've got an addictive personality, and this is addictive. So.
I haven't got an addictive personality. I'm very greedy. So I don't get addicted to stuff, but I will also, like, I can't just have one biscuit. I have to finish the pack. But I won't then be like I won't be scratching for more biscuits once the pack's finished. I'll get a sense of, like, achievement and then do
You'd
it.
never get that sense of achievement in this, though.
No.
You just keep going back for more.
Right, James Robinson, Amiga.
See, now they're the nice cards, so they're worth more.
What are we talking?
I'd say 75p there.
Flying.
It's starting to go up now.
It's starting to go up. I got Aaron Rodgers,
It's just the 20p. 'Cause
20p.
It's just a normal base card.
Justin Jefferson.
There we go. Now we're starting to see some movement.
Don't know what kind of card that is.
I don't know. Let's have a look.
Luminance.
Yeah, luminance. People love luminance.
Really?
Yeah,
So we're talking about Justin Jefferson there?
probably only like 75p.
So I'm
maybe
on
a quid.
75.
Maybe a quid.
75 I'm on. Or
Uh,
I'm going lower end. So I'll take that.
DeAndre Swift.
Rookie.
Amiga.
I'd say a quid on that one.
Quid? Yes. Oh, I'm liking this one. I think I'm hitting the jackpot.
I got Justin Jefferson
I'd say a quid on that one.
and Joshua Kelly.
Not so much. 50p on that one.
51.
But
CD
the
Lamb.
Amigas are nice though, aren't they? Like,
They're cool
you
ones.
very rarely see an
Yeah.
NFL player's face, like without the
Right.
helmet on.
Ah.
On them Amigas you do.
CD Lamb Prism Black.
Let's see. Yeah, there you go. That, at least a fiver.
Here's me petrol paid.
At least.
That's the tunnel sorted. Ooh, I'm keeping hold of that because
At least a fiver.
Dallas could go
That
off.
could be more. That could be like 12, 15
Like
quid.
this as well. It's heavy.
That could be. Do you want me to check?
No. Oh, you're going to take it off me? Yeah, you can check.
At 12, 15 quid maybe. Let me have,
Oh, Phil. You've been bummed here, mate.
let me have a little look. You should just show me your next
Yeah,
card.
this is what you need to know as well, Phil. Everything on this podcast turns into a competition. So go on, who's your
With you?
next one? Oh, well, that's just me generally. Isn't it?
Right, so I've got 2 Jake Froms here.
Now, the clear vision's nice,
Clear vision.
Ooh, it's nice that.
but obviously Jake Fromm.
Shite.
Yeah.
But he's not. Is he worth a little bit more than a normal, like, third string QB because
Well,
he was on the
people-
Netflix thing?
People will chase him because he has the potential to come in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like,
But is he worth more as well because he was on that Netflix documentary?
probably not, no.
Was he on the QB1?
Yeah.
Yeah. I recognise him.
I think if he was to start, which he's not going to now for the Bills,
Yeah.
then they'd be, Rob, here we go. CD Lamb Black, let's have a look. Is it a silver or a base?
Silver.
Let's have a look.
Terrified to give it over.
Yeah, I don't trust him. I know Tony
No,
too well.
it's not a prism. So it's just a normal base card. So,
It's not a prism. It says prism at the top.
no, on the back, it's got to say prism. See, look. So the silver's a different colour there. But on the back, it'd say prism.
Oh.
So, no, you're looking at a fiver.
Oh.
I was right, fiver. First go, fiver.
Just say Chronicles Prism Black.
Yeah, it'd say prism at the top there.
Oh. Got excited then as well.
That I was right, 15 quid card for that one.
So that was 22 quid, did you see it?
Oh, 23.
If I had it 20, that would have been me hooked.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah.
You'd have got you'd have been like thousands this year. But now it's just a normal. You should just lied to me.
I know. 50 grand.
What are we talking about? My two next. Cole Komet, just what's this one?
Just a normal Cole Komet rookie card, 50p maybe.
Joshua Kelly, rookie card.
50p.
He's not rookie, is he rookie?
Yeah, Chargers last
RB.
year.
Just a standard, go on.
Go on, Phil.
Jacob Eason.
Quarterback, highly collectible because no one really knows if he's going to be any good or not.
Oh, you said they've been shooting up, haven't they, in price, them ones?
So Jacob Eason's
It's like
gone
shares, this, Phil, you know? This
so you know, so obviously Carson Wentz got injured.
Yeah.
His price went through the roof
Yeah.
because Carson Wentz got injured and everyone thought he was going to start.
All right. Yeah.
So, I'd say that's, possibly £2.
£2 there.
£1 to £2 there.
Nice.
Jerry Judy.
Yeah, probably quid on that one.
I've got a Chase Claypool, just a basic, whatever.
Yeah, probably a quid on that.
Julian Blackman.
I hope you're doing some additions here, Rob, and carrying, counting how much you've made here. Probably 50p.
I think I've got about a tenner.
There you go. Value for money.
The pay for itself, yeah.
I got Antonio Gibson, rookie card.
Yeah,
Quid. Nice. And LaVisca Chenault.
Jaguars. Now being in England, most people support the Jags, so that'd sell for a quid.
Nice.
Maybe two.
Maybe two.
But normally he's not that good.
I had him in my
50p.
fantasy team for a bit last year because he was doing really well, and then as soon as I put him in my team, he just dropped off. Terrible.
My last two, KJ Hamler, standard, and whatever. This is just Luminance.
Chase
Claypool.
Yeah, quid.
I got another Chase Claypool as well.
Quid.
Ooh, nice.
There you go.
So I reckon about 11, 12 quid there.
Yeah.
£2
So
profit.
you got the better end of the deal. Phil didn't so much.
Jeff fucked Phil.
Oh, well.
You need to get the guest the better one, like.
Well, I don't know what's in them, do I? But for a tenner, obviously, Rob, if that would have been a silver prism one, you'd have been quids in there.
I'm fuming now.
So what do you do? Sell these on eBay and that?
So we've got our Facebook group, so we open the cards on stream.
Yeah.
Actually, just there. Just been advertising it.
Yeah.
Open the cards on stream, and so say you wanted the Texans.
Yeah.
Texans are always cheap because
No one wants
Texans.
Nobody wants to go to
Yeah.
Texas this season.
So-
This season's
so-
going to be your time.
So
day.
say we sell a box.
It's like buying Bitcoin 2 years ago.
Say we sell a box and Texans cost £3.
Yeah.
So you'd buy the Texans £3. You'd send me £3.
Yeah.
And then whatever we opened up, that was the Texans. You keep.
Ah, right. Yeah, I'm with you now. Yeah.
So Rob would be the Chiefs, and he'd be paying me £20.
Yeah.
more viable. Like, but if you say so obviously some cards are more viable than others. So what would a rookie Mahomes silver be? Like Prism silver?
Fucking hell. Really?
Yeah.
About $1,000, maybe more.
So that CD Lamb card.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Well, for that CD Lamb, the one that wasn't Prism but says Prism.
So if I come on this card breaks thing,
Yeah.
and I go, I'll give you £5 for all the Texans cards.
Yeah, so
Well, they set the price, but yeah.
You set the price before we open the box.
Right. So you open the box and you open like what, 500, like cards.
Yeah,
So-
well, it depends.
'Cause
Depends on the box. Depends how many's in the pack. And
Yeah.
all that, but yeah.
And then I've said Texans, and I get for £3 or whatever. I get
Yeah.
every
So you
Texans
could-
card.
Every Texans card. So you could, in effect, get none.
Yeah.
Or you could get 25
25.
Sean Watson cards
Yeah.
that you couldn't give away.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. No, it works. See, didn't know. It
Yeah.
works.
But like, so everyone wants rookie QBs. They're the most valuable.
Yeah.
So like, I think Jaguars went up high this year in price. Because
Yeah, because Trevor Lawrence. Yeah.
Yeah, so a silver prism, Patrick Mahomes. Oh, yeah. Your rookie card you wanted, didn't you?
Well, I don't know these rookie cards or
Yeah,
not.
silver prism.
Did you say rookie on them? Did I know the rookie cards?
Yeah. It's got a little RC on them.
Oh, this isn't a rookie then, is it?
Which?
It's Cowboys, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a rookie card there. RC, top corner.
Oh, yeah. So go on.
Okay, so a silver prism, Patrick Mahomes, sold for £2,180.
So if that was Paddy Mahomes.
15th of July.
$2,000. CD Lamb, up your fucking game, pal. All in on Cowboys. I've got him in every one of my fantasy teams as well. CD, let's go off. Go get that Super Bowl, baby. Daddy wants a holiday.
You're excited now, though, aren't you? You want
Cowboys,
to buy
though.
more.
Yeah.
Aye.
I am going to support the Cowboys this year. And I'll just in the hope that I get like 500 quid for that.
Cowboys are the most the Cowboys, you see, I grew up watching the Cowboys and I kind of liked them, but now I love watching the Cowboys lose. Like, I love the heartbreak for the Cowboys. I don't know why. Every time I see Jerry Jones' sad little face. Yeah, fuck you, you old...
It's not that sad, though, is he? He's like...
He's counting his money, but at the same time, he's like...
He bought them for 130 million, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is like Bitcoin. It does me head in the way people like this. Oh, he's bought them for this much. He's like, Jerry Jones is never selling the Cowboys. Yeah. So he hasn't made loads of money because he's never selling them.
No, but he has.
He's worth way more now. Like,
yeah, just because he owns the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But he's not worth fuck all unless he sells it.
Yeah, but have you seen like...
It's like Trump. That's why I used to love about Trump when everyone went, oh, what are you worth? And he goes, 75 billion. Like, you're not. He's like, my house, just my house alone's worth loads. They're going, your house worth 250 million. He goes, nah. If I sell it, it's only for 500 million. So my house is worth 500 million. That's like, I was one of the things. I was like, I can't argue with him. I gotta respect him. Gotta respect that.
So what's your house worth then?
Me?
Yeah.
My house.
Bear in mind, we just went past it, Rob and I.
Exactly what it gets valued at.
I know what it's valued at. I don't want to say on pop. People might think it's valued about 180.
There you go. So what's your house then?
Well, I'd want 200 if I sold
it. There you go.
You know, well, I like
you have to sell it quick, man, because that housing crash is coming.
I know. And I actually sell a deal. It's all about timings. Right.
You need a Donald Trump a bootle.
I want to be. I'm the Donald Trump of fantasy. We're at the flat. Tom, our Toko and Wall that we mentioned before, he hates trading with me on fantasy because I'm like just trying to squeeze every little ounce.
You could have left that out. He hates me.
Yeah.
It's still
storming the Capitol when you lose the Super Bowl final.
Right. This podcast, today's one, is meant to be the Betravaganza, but Tom and Mark aren't here.
Yeah, shit houses.
So we're going to have to do it without them. What we like to do in this podcast, Phil, is we like to gamble a lot.
Yeah.
But we'd like to gamble not just with the bookies. We like to gamble with each other because there's nothing better than taking your mate's money and seeing how upset he is when you do it.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes it's not even about...
It's not even about the money.
It's just about
the video.
It's about being right.
Yeah.
Not being right, knowing they were wrong, and they should never have fucking questioned you in the first place.
Yeah.
So this pod is all about our predictions for next season for each team. But in the Far From Lombardi twist, we've turned it into a competition, into a bit of gambling. So we've give each other odds and stuff and our predictions. So I know you brought some bets with you to try and play along.
Yeah.
So do you want to do yours first? I mean, Tony will try and give you some odds.
All right, Sam. Well, I'll do a couple of...
Have you picked actual bets or you made silly ones like that? Like
it's kind of like...
Have you looked at any betting websites or have you just picked these yourself?
I kind of like looked at the stuff I don't really understand betting websites, but I looked at the stuff I kind of understand.
Go ahead.
Like little stats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So...
if you fancy anything else, feel free.
Yeah. So
me and Tony will be more than happy.
So I got the NFL. I got the... Yeah. Like, so I was going to say, like, Deshaun Watson to nonce 3 women this season.
Yeah, I'll give you odds on that. I'll give you odds on Deshaun Watson to get convicted of 3 of the 24 cases to go against them.
No, I did AFC West.
I really hoped we were going to get odds on that. I was like...
Imagine the odds on that.
That would definitely go... That'd go viral.
Well, what do you think is going to happen with Deshaun Watson this season? I think...
he's going to play this season.
I think the Texans will play him.
No.
I think he's going to play for somebody else this season.
He's not going to play this year.
If they can't get rid of him, they'll have to play him.
The NFL have said nothing's happened until next year. Yeah. So he's going to have to play. And I just don't think he plays Texans. I think they trade him. I think it's all a big Mexican standoff to get at least close to the...
Do you reckon he's going to go to Miami?
He best fucking not.
And he's going to become Florida man?
He best not. But I did see something where...
The elusive Florida man.
Did see something though about you could, in effect, take Watson and have Tua together. You could actually afford that. The Dolphins could actually afford to do.
Yeah, I'm sure they could, and then they've got Tua just in case he gets done.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm all in on Tua. So
I like the mental gymnastics. 1, you're going to have to do, and 2, Lion Rose.
I don't know.
It's going to be like we're going to sit Tua for a year.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get out if Tua ends up being a bust. I don't know how I'm getting away from that.
Right. Your only hope of buying a house is if Tua wins the Super Bowl because the amount of fantasy cards you've got on.
Well, I've got an autograph now. Bought one the other day.
Oh.
It's a steal, 150 quid.
Tony's had a kid and then invested more in Tua than he has in his child because he thinks, well, if Tua comes off, then he's sorted.
Do you know what I mean? It's gambling on this now so that this one's looked after.
Yeah. I see you thinking. See the thought process.
Makes sense.
Right, go on then, Phil.
So
Start us with your...
what am I doing?
you've got
AFC East first or
you've got
AFC West?
AFC West and NFC East is
Yeah,
right. Whichever one you want to go with first.
So I'll go.
Save West till second because that's got the Chiefs in it. That's my team. So
God.
we'll go NFC East first.
NFC East. Right. I am going to bet that on his first play, Dak Prescott is going to get sacked.
Oh,
On his first play.
First play.
Yeah, first play of the season. He can get sacked.
So what? Like, how many times?
who do you play in first game?
I can't remember who they're playing first game. I think they're playing.
I'd say what?
So you were playing first
two
game
or three
first?
sacks a game.
Well, it depends who they're playing.
So what? 40.
Not a great O-line, is it? So
40.
maybe looking 4 or 5 sacks.
They're playing the Bucks.
Oh, fucking hell.
First game.
Oh, I will give you...
Thursday night football as well.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it is Thursday night football, yeah.
First play of the NFL season being a sack. That's like...
First play for the Cowboys because it depends if they're offensive.
Fair enough. I'd go 20-1 on that.
Would you, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd go that high. Probably go 12s.
12s. Ooh.
Just because, well, say the Cowboys will get 40 snaps in that game.
Yeah.
Probably get
Well, the odds of a sack happening on the...
sacks.
I'm going with the odds of a sack happening on a snap are probably like
I'd say there's what?
5s. And the odds of it happening on the very first sack, you're probably looking more like 3 or 4 times that. So, yeah, I'd happily give you 20-1 on that.
20-1.
You're taking Rob's money there.
I'll take Rob's money.
12.
Can do.
12
So,
to 1.
you don't really understand gambling. If you were to bet £10, you'd win.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand the odds.
Yeah.
But, so if I give you a £10,
Yeah.
you have to give me
Tenner
£200.
now.
If you give me £10, I have to
Yeah.
give you £210 back.
Yeah, yeah.
If you give me £10, if you don't give me nothing,
Yeah.
you have to give me £10.
Right.
What we do in this podcast, as everyone knows, we have a trope now. All bets paid Super Bowl. So we have a Super Bowl party every year. Have invited you to every year.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
every year you've said no.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's when we pay out all our money.
Right.
So over the season we'll gamble it all, and then
It's because everyone wants to. I'm dead popular on Super Bowl Sunday.
oh yeah,
Like I'm the most popular person.
everyone's be like, look, I've got an American mate.
Yeah, yeah. This guy's going to explain the rules to me. So I'm there, just So, I reckon the Cowboys won't make the playoffs.
Won't make the playoffs.
Nah.
Starting to get on Sky Bet, won't you? That's going to be about even money, I think.
I don't know.
Can you check the odds on Sky Bet now?
Surely they're favourites to win their division.
Washington, surely.
Between the two of them.
Yeah, you're not going to get much odds on that. It'd be like even stops.
Yeah. For them not to make it.
Yeah.
No, I'd say
Sorry,
it'd
I'll
be
check it
more.
for you
I'd say it'd be more to not make the playoffs.
To not make the playoffs. I reckon it's evens both ways.
No.
We'll see. What are you saying then before you check it? Come on, put a prediction before you check it. We'll see
3 to 1.
who's the biggest degenerate, me or Tony.
3 to 1, I'd say. How'd you find that playoffs?
Two miss. You go NFL and then miss or make playoffs. There's literally a category for it.
Oh yeah. So there is.
No.
There you go. You just answered your own question.
I'm very clearly the biggest.
You should be doing this. You know where everything is.
I don't. I'm projecting. That's the only thing.
So the Cowboys not to make the playoffs 6-5.
So was I right or was I right?
Yeah, it was close.
Pretty much even money.
So you are an addict. There we go. That's what we've figured out from this.
Right, CD Lamb card and selling currently for £15. They're only going for a £5, but you invest in what it could become.
But they're not making the playoffs.
Yeah.
You are.
CD Lamb's not doing anything.
I'll tell you what, buy a CD Lamb card off me for a tenner, and I'll give you 7-5. The Cowboys don't make the playoffs. So you're buying it, you're getting value in the card, but you're also risking a bit more odds.
Now,
Yeah. There'll be some sort of loophole there.
Someone's gonna have to watch that on like 3 times over.
Yeah.
Rewind, pause, play.
So we'll get our lawyers to have a look at this.
What's he actually offering?
Right. Eagles to lead the NFL in sacks. The whole NFL.
Ah, mate, 50-1.
50-1, you reckon?
Yeah.
So Eagles have the most sacks against them, or to
To sack the most
the quarterback the most.
QBs.
oh, I give you 100-1.
100-1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Silly throwing your money away.
How much are you paying us? 10, 20?
Well, I'm not betting on every single one of these. I didn't realise that's
Well, no, we
invest in all of these.
Don't. This is just for the pod.
Yeah.
But
All right, a tenner.
what will probably happen is me and Tony will gamble on ours.
Yeah.
As it goes.
So I'm saying they're going to lead the NFL in all sacks.
Yeah.
So to sack the QB.
Have they even got a edge rusher?
They've got no one. The Eagles have got nobody.
I reckon Eagles.
Oh, you were meant to be the fucking expert. You're the
Well, I don't know names, do I? That's the.
She's
This is all based on shit that the Eagles. Right.
It's based on Eagles in 1994.
Yeah.
When the Eagles were good.
Just the Eagles. I just based it on the bird. Right. The two QBs, so they got thingy, haven't they?
Jalen Hurts and Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, Minshew, that's the one. Yeah. So I reckon neither of them will get to 3,000 passing yards.
I agree.
I agree. I'd only.
I'd give you a 1 to 10.
I wouldn't agree that much. I'd give you like 1 to 5. So you get better odds with me, but you're just not really worth your money.
Who's going to start? Hurts will start for like 3 or 4 games. Then Minshew will come in. And
3 or 4 games,
and then Hurts will be
again.
back. And
Yeah.
there's no way.
They're not getting to it, but that was one.
It's a good bet.
Sure thing.
It's a good bet. It is a sure thing.
Washington football team to win the division.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
standard.
Yeah.
You get odds on that, yeah.
And the best performing defense.
Yeah,
That'd be a good one.
I'd say.
What we like to do on this,
Yeah.
because you can't really bet on the best performing defense, so we like to just put our own categories up. So what might happen is, say I like the Rams, I might go Rams, Washington, yards allowed, points allowed, interceptions and sacks, and we'd have 4 categories, and then you got to win 3 out of the 4 to win your bet.
I'd say
That's the kind of thing we
everything
do.
everything except sacks. INTs, lowest points.
I think Washington got a chance with
Yeah,
sacks, though.
Washington.
Speak Chase
Well,
Young.
still Washington have still got a chance to win all of that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Only because I'm saying the Eagles. I reckon they'll get good luck.
I would give, yeah. Well,
I think that's a banker as well, to be fair.
you probably getting even money because you won't, yeah, probably a bit more, probably 3 to 1, just because you always take the field, don't you?
Yeah.
I like the Washington football team. That's my favorite team in the NFC East now.
It's because you're a little bit racist. Oh, now they changed the names.
A little bit.
Now they changed the names. You're like, I'm all for Washington.
Yeah. Well, it's because my old housemate supports them, so
Oh.
I watch the games so I can chat to them about it. So
Yeah.
right, Giants. My bet is they will finish last.
Yeah.
And
Could be a strong possibility.
Guaranteed odds with you can get odds on that on Sky Bet.
yeah, and other guaranteed odds they will disappoint their fans and get a bye in week 9. Because I couldn't think of it for the Giants because they're terrible. Right.
Couldn't agree more.
Second, my missus still can't get over the Giants when they went to Twickenham. She was like, "That was the worst fucking game I've ever seen in my life."
That was so shit. That game
was the
was
worst
it. Giants
game.
Ramsey, was it?
Yeah, Giants Rams.
Oh,
And that German guy tried to fight me because I had half a beer. Like these people kept coming out,
yeah.
and I held my beer. It was like that much in the cup.
Yeah.
They were like massive cups. You got pound back for them. They were giant, and like I held it over his stuff that he'd bought. And I was like, because I was twisted.
Oh yeah,
to
and he
one
wasn't
side,
happy.
and he was going, "Watch my fucking stuff, man!" And I was like, even his missus was like, "You need to chill out there, Herman, whatever your name is." So that was a shit game, an awful stadium as well.
Yeah.
Right, AFC.
Right,
West.
here we go. Hope some good Chief ones.
Right, I'll leave the Chiefs till last,
Yeah.
Fucking hell. You just play into what he wants.
and then
Just get the Chiefs like second so that he hasn't got time to consider what's going on.
Derek Carr
Yeah.
to get 4,000 passing yards.
No chance.
No chance. Give you
Not
10
a
to 1 now.
chance. I give you
10 to 1.
12s.
And Tony will give you 12s.
I'm also saying the Raiders are going to come last in the division.
So like a little double.
Yeah,
But then
It's impossible.
they both counteract each other.
why?
So you're going to ruin your odds there.
But no, they're two different bets.
'Cause
Two
it's Derek-
different bets. Then.
Okay then. I'd give you 10, he'd give you 12s for Derek
Right.
Carr.
Yeah,
Raiders last in the division, you guarantee. They're giving you 1 to 2.
yeah.
It's nailed on.
I reckon that's nailed on.
So what you do if you had them as a double, you'd lose your good odds.
I reckon he'll get down the end of the field loads and then just get.
To be fair, like garbage time,
Yeah.
garbage yards. That's possible.
It is possible.
Derek Carr is a good-looking quarterback, but he's just
Shite.
shit. Yeah,
Derek Carr looks to me like what you said before, someone who'd chew the school up
yeah.
if you were to blasphemy.
He's a good-looking dude.
If you said the Lord's name in vain, he'd shoot you.
Yeah, he's weird-looking.
Yeah,
Don't trust him.
Scary eyes. He's got
I remember when they were burning effigies of him in Houston when he played for the Texans.
that was
he was
David
shit.
Carr.
David Carr. Yeah,
Also had the same
confused.
scary eyes though.
Yeah. Chargers. Chargers are going to win the wild card game. The wild card game.
So
That's a good one.
So the goal. No,
Go in the wild card. I win a wild card game.
And then win. That's a double bet.
20-1.
20-1.
25.
25.
Tony's like, well, wants all the bets, Tony.
It's fucking like that's.
I'm trying to be realistic.
It's pretty much impossible
Yeah,
to
but,
happen.
yeah, but we also know our listeners are likely to go, oh, actually, I'll have a bit of them odds. So I'm trying to keep them within odds I'm willing to let our listeners bet with in case they slide into our DMs.
I'll take their money for that all day long.
NFL UK car breaks, do not message me. I'm not taking you money.
And Herbert to get 35 plus passing touchdowns.
Well, he was close to that last year, so
33 last year, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
so,
I reckon he has a step back this year, though, so I'm going
but he's going to play more games.
evens
17
just because he's on a
17
step
game
back.
season.
Yeah, I'm going evens. Well, it's still more than 2 a game, isn't it?
Well, they're going to win the wild card game. So
I go 2-1. 2-1.
So we give them the same answer. We'll give you the same answer. Oh, I said evens. Go on.
right, Broncos going to come third in the division.
I'll give you.
That's
You can
a
actually
Sky
get.
bet,
You can get odds. You can get odds for that on Sky Bet, but
Yeah,
I reckon it's about 3-1.
and Teddy B to get 2,000 plus.
Oh,
Passing yards.
Yeah, because he's going to take over.
Yeah,
Teddy B starting.
uh,
he?
Yeah.
starting the first game, isn't he?
Yeah.
They're going to switch
He's-
a it.
No, they are.
Are they not
He's
switching
been
a
named the starter.
Yeah, see.
Teddy B has
How-
earned that job.
How long?
Yeah, I thought. But is he starter or is he just started
He's
for the first
named
game?
the starter.
Oh right, I
He's
didn't
been
read
named
that.
the
Bit,
starter.
yeah.
It's his job until he loses it.
Which could be any point.
Yeah.
Right, I reckon. So for the Chiefs,
Go.
my bet is Clyde Edwards-Helaire,
Yeah.
1,000 yards plus rushing.
Yeah, I've already got that.
Have you got that?
All day. All day.
You reckon?
All day. Come on, Tony, give him some odds.
I'm not fucking entertaining you. 1 to 100.
One, two.
I mean, there's a
Yeah.
chance you could get injured or anything like that. You know.
Yeah, there's no injury clause. Like that's
Uh,
another thing you got to do with us. Make sure
yeah.
you throw your injury clause in because no one will take pity on you.
uh,
No one will be like, nah, it's tough. Got to pay that.
my other bet is that the Chiefs won't go to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Right.
yes. We'll have a bit of that, won't we, Rob?
I will give you.
There you go. Give him some good odds on that.
I'm saying they're not
This
going.
is where you put your money in.
Yeah, that's why I saved it to last.
Even money.
Fuck off.
The money.
The Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl.
You say they're going to go to the Super Bowl every year.
Because they are, but this is against the like.
You can't.
That's
you can't
better
have
odds than
your
you're getting on
opinion.
Sky Bet.
You can't have your opinion and then go fully.
That's
against
better odds
it.
than you're getting on Sky Bet.
Well, yeah, it is, but your opinion is your opinion.
Sound
You're always
2-1.
right.
2-1.
You're always right.
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Get 50 quid on that.
All right, yeah.
Drinking 50 quid on that. Oh, you rat. It's another thing Tony does as well. Right. What we like, I'll give certain odds to certain people.
Right, yeah.
So I know you won't bet big because you don't really gamble.
No.
So you might go, oh yeah, I'll put a $5 on that. So I'll give you like 3-1. Whereas I know
never offers
what
them
what
odds.
Tony then does though is start sliding in people's DMs going, hey, you know you said you ain't going to take that bet with Rob. Take it now for 30 quid and I'll give you the 30 quid. And then it's like, well, I haven't offered you that bet, you fucking rat.
Because they always go, oh, I'll go a tenner. And I'll go, well, just say you'll go 30 and I'll put up the 20. So I'll get the odds off them then.
Whereas I wouldn't give him the odds because I know he'll back it.
There you go.
Right, should we do marks next then?
Playing your own game,
You've
Rob.
lost.
I know.
So that's on that.
Do you want that actual bet?
Yeah, I'll bet £10 that.
Right.
There you go.
2-1 Chiefs to make
So-
Super Bowl.
Make that 50. And we'll have a bit of that. Right, so what are we doing,
Do marks now. Marks are token autistic.
Right,
He's
so
also boring as fuck. And I bet you he hasn't picked one bet that hasn't already got odds on.
correct, yeah. So, marks, we may as well just run through them quickly then. NFC South, Bucks to win the Super Bowl 13-2, and he's even put which company you can use. So,
Mark's doing you all a favour.
so Paddy Power 13-2. Currently at 10:38 this morning, them odds were correct. Tom Brady MVP 12-1 on Sky. He's put some hard graft in here, Mark, though. Bucks to go 17-0, 50-1. But he's never going to bet on them.
Yeah.
So, like, if you turn around to him now and went, well, I'll give you 100-1, he'd still go, oh, I'm not betting. So that's pointless.
That's something we do as well.
Saints, Kamara MVP 100-1.
No chance running backs getting MVP.
Here we go. I like this one. James Winston MVP 50-1.
Tony loves James Winston.
Do you like James
I
Winston?
do, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially now that he can actually see as well.
Yeah.
Like, he was blind for 25 years. Now he can see. So 50 to 1, I will have a go on that. I'll actually put money on that.
You sound like one of them evangelists then. Like,
That was like you before
I
you got into the
feel them.
NFL, blind for 25 years. And now you've seen the light.
Seen the light. Oh, seen the light.
Saints to reach the championship game 7 to 1. It's so boring, aren't they?
Yeah, it's Mark, isn't it?
It's just boring.
It's just fucking like the boring one of the podcast, basically. He's the Ross.
Panthers, Christian McCaffrey, 20 plus touchdowns, 6 to 1. He doesn't give you nothing. He doesn't give you anything to like fucking go, oh yeah, this is exciting.
Nothing to argue about.
Yeah.
Panthers to go 0-17, 500 to 1. It's never
No
happening.
chance. Okay.
Christian McCaffrey, 2,000 total yards and 20 touchdowns, 9 to 1.
Hold on, wasn't he 6 to 1 just get 20 touchdowns?
Yeah. So you take 6 to 1 all day, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You'd even entertain the yards.
You'd rather have the 6 to 1, but it's not, you want bigger odds than that to get for both of them.
Falcons.
Is he healthy though? Is he going to be healthy?
Well,
Yeah, he was
like
healthy
he
at the
did.
end of last year.
his
wasn't he?
favourite
So-
He came back, yeah.
Yeah,
favourite
that's
for
what I mean.
comeback
So
player of
he's
the
had
year.
a decent run.
Favourite for comeback player of the year.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, how can he come back last year though? He can't come back this year.
Because it's the NFL. And it's
Hey,
weird,
the way
isn't it?
they fucking...
It's
I
weird.
bet you Jameis Winston can get comeback player of the year, even though he's been
Yeah,
back.
I'm sorry. I think it's Dak Prescott who's favourite, but he's like second favourite.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
It annoys me that. It
God's
annoys me
slim.
like, oh, comeback player of the year from what? So they just give it to people. Like, all right, Alex Smith come back from a proper injury. That's fair enough. But like some players win comeback player of the year. Like, what did he come back from? Come back from a cold. Fuck off. He just wanted to give them the fucking award.
Well, it
All the
is.
players coming back from Rona.
Yeah. It's just like a chance to go, yeah, I'll make some more money now.
Yeah.
Sell some more of his shirt, give him comeback player of the year.
You got benched like midway through the season, and now you come back player.
I know.
The year
Like Ryan Tannehill was like up for comeback player of the year. We can come back. He come back for what?
Played every
He
game.
went from the Dolphins to the Titans. That's not a comeback.
Yeah, yeah.
So Falcons, Kyle Pitts, offensive rookie of the year, 8 to 1. Will never happen because it's
I think there's a good chance of that happening.
no, it's always good quarterback. Always.
I think if he puts up good numbers at tight end, everyone's bummed him so much. That's a chance to like
Name the last 3
offensive rookies of the year. Herbert.
Yeah.
It was before Herbert. It was the year before Herbert.
2019, Kyler Murray.
And then Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Shite.
Exactly. So
All three of them are shite as well.
So there you go.
I like Kyler Murray. I'm with you on Baker Mayfield, but I like Kyler Murray.
Faker Mayfield, we've had this. I don't know if you listen to us at this time, but Baker Mayfield is Emperor's New Clothes.
Yeah.
It's just fucking, people are saying he's great, so everyone's buying into it. Anyone just watch him play. He's fucking shite. Running around there with his fucking knob out.
Well, I'm with you. Kyler Murray's decent quarter.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Anyway, Falcons to finish second in the NFC South, 3 to 1. So behind the Bucks and behind the Saints, no chance.
Second, yeah. And who's the other team in the NFC?
Panthers.
David, no chance.
And then Matt Ryan, must be regular season passing yards, 12 to 1.
Yeah, so that Mark's better always born.
Just boring.
Fucking boring.
AFC North, Steelers win the AFC North 9 to 2. TJ Watt, sack leader, 8 to 1.
Got to sign a contract first.
And Najee Harris, offensive rookie of the year, 10 to 1. It's like he's a fucking bellend, isn't he? He's gone through and he just picked the same bets out across every team that he's done. No imagination.
Fuck him off. Don't even read the rest of them.
I'll just read the next one. Lamar Jackson, MVP, 20 to 1. So he's just going with whatever.
Yeah.
Marlon,
He's just gone one category.
Yeah.
Hang on, what teams have I got?
Marlon Humphrey, defensive player of the year, 50 to 1. Rashad Bateman, offensive rookie of the year, 40 to 1. Fucking boring.
My phone's died.
I'm not
We
doing
lost our
anymore.
projection.
I'm not doing any more. We'll move on to Rob's.
Go on, let me read out mine then. Ready, Phil? Here's some proper gambling for you.
Right.
So, most of mine didn't have odds, so I had to
Right.
get odds off me mates. So
I didn't
Tom,
realise I was supposed to get the odds.
No, you weren't.
All right.
Tom, who's normally here, but
Yeah.
obviously is on extended break, didn't give me odds, so he's giving me odds. Tony needs to give me odds as well as we go through it. So here we go. AFC East, Patriots first. Pats to change starting QBs over 2.5 times.
Well, that's not going to happen
So
now.
3+ chance. I'm sticking with it.
We haven't even mentioned the fact that Cam's been dropped.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah,
been
we
talking
had
for
no
an hour.
news, have we? We've had
Been
no
talking
news.
for what? An hour and 10 minutes. We haven't even mentioned the biggest news story of the day.
Mark's not here. He does the news. So we've done
Fucking
no
hell,
news.
an hour and 10 minutes in, and we would have been the first podcast in England that would have actually had this.
Yeah, well, listen, Cam's been
10
cut.
minutes after
Cam's been cut. I couldn't give a fuck. Bill Belichick's been a knob. Something wrong. Something weird's happening with the Pats. I bet you Cam still ends up playing for them this year because they're going to change quarterbacks 3 times at least.
You reckon they're going to sign him back
Yeah,
after this?
yeah. But I'm not adding that to me bet. But I do think they're still going to sign him back after this. And I think Patriots, I think there'll be some sort of loyalty bonus in his contract that if he made the roster, he'd have been guaranteed 10 million or something like that. There'd be something like that, that has now been gone. Void, and he signed
They've
back.
pulled a Rob Thomas on him.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah, a little bit of loophole.
Bill
fucking
Belichick's
about.
Rob Thomas.
And
Cam Newton.
they're going to sign him back.
But why would you sign back if you're Cam? You'd just go to someone.
Because no one else was
Eagles.
interested in you. So unless Eagles just got Minshew.
Yeah.
Apparently the Cowboys are interested, then you're hoping Dak's ankle's fucked. So like
Texans will take him.
Thinking about-
They love quarterbacks.
Yeah, Texans need to
Got about 19 quarterbacks at the minute. You could get on that.
Good solid shout.
You want to put a bet on them to change quarterbacks more than 7
wait till Tony gets his bet up. Right, Pats to change starting QBs over 2.5 times, so 3 or more times.
What odds did Tom give you?
Tom, give me 8-1.
I give you 10-1.
I'll have it.
Because it's starting.
Yeah, starting.
Yeah. So not like, oh, someone's injured, we're fucking rolling with him. Like as in like third quarter, he's in.
Yeah, so it's like
As in starting
so
the
for
game.
3 different games, a different quarterback's going to start.
Okay, yeah.
Games.
Regular season only.
Yeah,
I've got to get these facts in with you.
Yeah,
You
regular season
scumbag.
only.
What about injuries? So if someone gets injured, does that count?
No, that benefits me.
Okay.
Rookies, yeah, so like I'm telling you, Pats, it's going. There's something.
You don't think Mac Jones is going to do it?
No, I don't think.
I think Mac Jones. Just watching the small amount of college football I watched.
Yeah,
He's a good
You like
quarterback,
him?
but yeah, but I think he does need a bit of time. They should have kept Cam.
You know what he needs? Receivers. You know what the
Yeah.
Patriots haven't got? Receivers.
Oh yeah, Patriots are shit.
Just fucking. Next one. Big believer in the Patriots defense though. Matthew Judon over 9.5 sacks. So 10 plus. So
That's bold because Patriots don't really have a standout.
no,
Sack man.
but watching him pre-season.
Oh, fucking preseason means fuck all. We had this
Yeah,
last week.
pre-season.
Flag
Basically,
football.
and I'm not even watching him pre-season, and I'm not even on about talking about the way he plays. He's wearing a red hoodie underneath his Patriots gear to stand out, which to me says he's fucking making a name for himself this year. So I'm backing him. Matt Judon,
What's did Tom give you?
over 9.5 sacks, 5-2.
5-2.
Yeah,
It's a bit fucking short, isn't it?
that's only 9.5, isn't it? What did TJ Watt finish on last year? 18, something, 20, something like that.
Yeah, but the way the Patriots play, I'm not fucking giving you odds because you'll bite me hands off. So no. Fuck you.
Tony can see my eyes like enough as he talks down Tom's bet. Damian Harris, 1,200 plus rushing yards.
No, won't happen because they just fucking have about 6 running backs. What's Tom give you?
3-1.
I give you 4.
Oh, fuck off.
All right, I'll give you 6-1.
I'll think about it. I'll get back to you.
Shithouse.
I like sixes. I like sixes.
It's like sevens. I'll give you 7-1 before I'll place a bet right now.
Give me 9s.
Nope. Just said I'll give you 7s. I went from 6 to 7.
Exactly. So which means you got more than you.
No. No,
Give me 9s.
No.
We'll come back to me at some point in this pod with 9s and we'll talk. Jets under 4.5 wins. Tom's gone even money.
No, I think they'll do that. I think they'll go over 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprisingly.
Give me some odds then on that. I'll take that now. Give me some decent odds.
What, the Jets will win more than 4.5?
No, that'll go less than 5, so under 4.5.
Well, no, because I think they're going to go over. So
Yes, and I think they're going to go over under. So give me some odds.
Do you think the Jets are not going to win 5 games?
No.
I'll give you 5-1.
It's in the notes. 20 quid.
Sorted. Easy money.
All day. That's in the notes.
Is it? Yeah. Your
Yeah.
phone's dead.
Oh. But I've said it on the podcast. It's a contract.
That means you're going to have
In the notes means it's official bet.
That means
Right.
you're
Once
gonna
it's in your phone notes, that's it. That's official. That.
That means
Right.
you're going to have to watch this pop back.
I'm going to know the bet, aren't I? I'm a gambleaholic. Most interceptions thrown in the NFL by Zach. It's going to be by Zach Wilson.
I agree.
That's
Totally.
9-1.
I
Sky
totally
bet.
agree. I'm going to fucking launch money on that.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you can't have Dolphins, Bills, and Patriots cornerbacks playing against.
Exactly, twice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. See, Phil told you I'm a top gambler.
Give you that one.
Dolphins, Tua under 3,000 yards and under 20 touchdowns. Tom's give me 3-1. Do you want to know the reason I've done this?
Because you want to bet with me.
No, because I think Deshaun Watson's going to be there.
No.
So this isn't Tua's going to be shite. This is Tua might not play all 17 games.
Well, how much money do you want off me right now?
For Tua under 3,000 yards and 20
You're
touchdowns.
going well over, so name your price.
Name me price.
Name everything.
50-1.
What?
You said name me price?
50-1, then he goes under.
Yeah.
You'll give me 50-1.
No, I'm betting.
No.
I'm
betting he'll go over it and he'll
that's
smash
not the
that.
bet, though, is it? The bet's under. You're giving me odds here. I'm not giving you odds.
Okay, I'll give you. Well, how much are you going to bet?
Well, how much? It depends how big the odds are.
I'll give you 20-1.
20-1, under 3,000 yards, 20 touchdowns. Yeah.
What?
Tenner.
Shithouse. That's a shithouse bet, innit?
Is it in the notes?
Go on then. Get in the notes.
It's in the notes. That's 2 bets made. This is why I love this podcast. This is why this one is one of my favourite ones. Because you get to get fucking... Oh, yeah. Hey, live on pod, stateside sports. I've just sold some shit online.
Oh, nice.
$17.49 worth of shit. Yeah. Collectibles.
Fantastic.
Whatever that is.
I'll check that later.
Right. So next Dolphins. This one, you like this one now. Dolphins to concede less than 340 points throughout the season. So I've worked out as basically to average less than 20 points a game.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I think Dolphins defense is strong, so yeah.
What are you saying, Phil? You've been very quiet with my bets.
What?
Is it because you're admiring a master at work?
Say that again.
It's because he's confusing with his weird.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to find out what the loopholes are.
Dolphins to concede less than 340 points throughout the season.
Right.
So it averages 20 points a game. So basically I'm saying Dolphins will average less than 20 points a game scored against them.
Yeah, I'd go with that. Yeah.
Solid bet, that, Rob.
Yeah.
Exactly. Little hook there, isn't it? Hook for you. Dolphins don't have a rusher with over 850 yards.
I will bet that. You can put that in your notes. But I want to put my stake down on this. I want to put.
So you want odds off me then?
Yeah, I want at least £40 stake on whatever odds you're going to give me. Yeah.
But I'm the one on odds.
I want this bet.
Well, Tom is willing to give me 3-1.
That they don't.
That they don't have a rusher. Yeah.
Okay, well I'll give you 8-1, but I want you to stake 40 quid.
Fucking hell. Have you seen how bad my notes are for this year? I might have to give you my firstborn, never mind fucking 40 quid.
I have to sell your house.
I might have to. Don't know if there's enough fucking equity in it. If that crash comes, I'm fucked. I hope it's still a boom. I'll have to come back to you.
Shit, see, he's a shit house, isn't he? At least I fucking go balls in, fucking give you stupid odds.
Let's see when you're on.
All right.
Right. Bills, Josh Allen over 20 interceptions.
Can't see that.
Can't see you. Playing the Dolphins twice, Patriots twice.
I can't see it because they just run the ball against us because we're shit at defending.
Yeah, Tom was offering me 5-1. Bills, third in the AFC East. I'm fancying a bit of a Patriots revival. I like the Dolphins this year.
What did Tom give you on that?
No, this is actually, you could get the odds on Sky Bet for this.
Oh.
5-1.
I'm not going to
decent odds.
just bet with Sky because
I think it's decent odds. That's all. I'm offering it. I'm telling you.
I think Bills are top 2.
Yeah.
I'd go along with that. I'd say Bills going to. I reckon the Bills will do well this year. They had that like sweet taste of the playoffs last year.
Yeah. Bills not to make the playoffs. 3-1. I think Josh Allen.
Did you see his touchdown? I know it's preseason. I hate preseason.
What fucking preseason?
Did you see it?
No.
There you go.
Fuck Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's a ball.
I think the Bills have a difficult second season this year. I think it's going to be hard to replicate. And don't think Josh Allen is the complete player they're making out. So I'm going in on the Bills. Fuck all shite. NFC West. 49ers win the NFC Championship 11-2. That's on Sky Bet. That's my first one. They lead the league in sacks. Nick Bosa's back. Javon Kinlaw coming off in his second year. Is it Buckner they've got? Who's the one that went the...
No, they got rid of him to the Colts.
Who's the one that just given a new contract to?
Oh, can't think of his
Well, they're giving a new contract to one of them anyway. I'm liking their defensive line this year. I think it's back with a bang. And this was an interesting one. Tom's giving me 12-1 on this. I like this. You might like this bet. Trey Lance not to start a game, but to lead the team in touchdowns if you include his passing ones as well as rushing and receiving.
But not to start a game.
But not to start a game.
No,
so to be the Taysom Hill of their team.
No.
So you don't just include his rushing and receiving ones, the ones
Jimmy
he throws
G's going to
well.
go out injured, so...
Jimmy G is going to go out injured.
At some point. Yeah.
Trey's not playing the first game either.
No, Jimmy G's starting.
He's out.
No, that was Tom gave me 12-1 for that one.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
I shouldn't have put not to start a game, really. I should have put not to be the starting QB.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck myself. Cardinals. I like my Cardinals bets. These are my favourites. AJ Green to lead the team in touchdowns.
No chance.
6-1 off Tom. While DeAndre Hopkins is getting all the attention. AJ Green still got some left in his locker. Nice. This one's a nice one. Chandler Jones to have more sacks than JJ Watt.
Doesn't he want out?
I think it's all press.
And if he wants out, do you still get that if he goes to another team?
Or is it, yeah, you do, because that's why Chandler Jones had more sacks than JJ Watt.
So you're a scumbag.
Yeah, of course I'm a scumbag. You know, it's all laid in my favour.
Okay.
But also, I don't think he goes. I think he stays. Contract year, Chandler Jones turns up in style.
I think that's quite a good bet as well because D's often put two on what,
yeah.
So it'd be
exactly.
opened up a bit.
Exactly. Tom's offered me 2-1 on that. Do you want to offer me any else?
I don't want to touch it because you know that he's going to go to a different team and ball out and no thanks.
Coward. Coward.
Fuck off.
Kyler Murray to score more rushing touchdowns than Lamar Jackson. It's an interesting one, isn't it?
That is a little tease of that one.
It is.
I don't know. Does Kyler...
Phil's every one of my bets. You got Phil paranoid now. Every time I say a bet, he's sitting there going,
"Does Kyler Murray?
How'd you get fucked in this bet?"
Does Kyler Murray score that many rushing touchdowns?
Maybe we'll do this year. That's what I'm saying.
I can't figure out how many he's
I know.
actually scored.
I know,
So
but you're thinking, and you're thinking he does rush loads. Though.
Yeah, he does. He's good on his feet, like.
And then, but also you got to remember 3 new wide receivers for the.
I don't like how much prep you've put into this, and I'm just walking in blind. So I'm going to stay well clear of that one.
Fucking.
Because you could really go, well, Lamar Jackson scored like fucking 30 rushing touchdowns since he's been in the league, and Kyler Murray scored 3, and I'd be like, I didn't know that.
Fair enough. Right, Seahawks. Russell Wilson to miss 4+ games through injury, and I've put injury.
He's never missed any.
Exactly. Because this year is the year him and Pete Carroll said goodbye.
What odds did Tom give you?
2-1, because he thinks Russell Wilson's a shithouse.
I don't like Russell Wilson. Something about him I don't like.
Exactly.
Especially his dress sense.
I give
Just
4.
dresses like a...
He just talks like I just don't trust.
4-1.
4-1. Oof, interesting.
Point for every game he misses.
Right, interesting. Jamal Adams, Defensive Player of the Year, 28-1. Get that on Sky Bet. 3rd in the NFC West and to still make the playoffs. Now, you can't get that. You have to request a better. But I got the odds on to be 3rd and the odds on to make the playoffs, and together as a double.
So there's 7, isn't there? So 7 teams make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So
as a double, it comes up as 5-1, which I think is a bit shy.
Yeah. Out of every division, though, that's the one where you can be pretty sure that 3 will.
Right. Last, the Rams. Sony Michel to have more rushing yards and touchdowns than any Patriot running back.
Yeah, go with that. I think that's possible because the way the Patriots, like I said before, Patriots do it by committee. So
yeah, that was my little thingy. That was I wanted to sting everyone on that one. Go yeah, and then not realise Patriots do it by committee. So Michelle's getting all the ball. That's where I was going to sting people there. I need a Patriots fan really to get that to bite on that one.
Yeah,
we'll get Dylan in the group.
I might throw that. Yeah,
Dylan a defo bite on that one.
Shall I text him now? Dylan, what odds you giving me on Sony Michel to have more rushing yards than any Patriots running back and more touchdowns than any Patriots running back? There we go.
Right, my bet now.
I've got one left for the Rams. Just need to find what it is.
It's in your name, under Fat Rob.
Cheers. Cheers to that, Tony.
At least I'm consistent, and because you like being what? What's your name?
Stocky.
Stocky, yeah. So his picture is an OXO cube. He's a stock cube.
I can't find my bet now.
Fucking passy.
I've got one left for the Rams. Oh, there it is. I've got one left for the Rams. Let's see what it was. Jalen Ramsey to give up less than 800 yards all season.
I see. That's another one that you're prepared for that I haven't got a clue. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could potentially have gone, will he give up 300 yards last year? I don't know.
Actually give up 1,200 yards last year.
Let me check.
I'm lying. I just saw your eyes go, hold on, I might bet now.
You are a scumbag.
So what bets did we make then? Official ones? What ones went in the notes?
Oh, you'll have to check the podcast.
Yeah, you have to listen back to your own podcast, Rob.
It's in your favour. I mean, you used to have to listen back to it when you edited it, didn't you?
No, well, I don't. Well, no, I never. But
No,
I'll get Dean to listen back to it. Dean is who edits for us. Dean Coughlin, also fellow stand-up comedian. Shout out.
Fucking comedian heavy this. AFC South.
Come on, here we go. That's yours.
Yeah.
Here we go. Phil might give you some odds here.
You won't be shocked.
I won't be shocked.
You will not be shocked by my first one.
Yeah.
So
You'll enjoy it.
the exact order: Colts, Titans, Jags, and Texans.
Yeah. Well.
Could be Colts and Titans the other way round. It could be.
Yeah.
If Wentz
Texans are gonna.
If Wentz is fit and Nelson's fit, then I think it's Colts.
T.Y. Hilton's out injured as well.
Yeah, but he's shite.
Well, 7-2 on that off some
Sky Bet.
site. Yeah, Sky Bet. I went with the comeback player of the year, Carson Wentz for the Colts. 10-1 though.
What's he come back from?
It's being benched and getting off.
Come back from having a little cry in Philadelphia. Oh, fucking hell.
He's had a tough, Annie. You've seen Nick Foles win the Super Bowl with his team, that he got them basically all the way there.
You know what I'm putting on for comeback player of the year? Josh Rosen. Because if Matt Ryan goes down injured.
He's in, yeah. That's a good point.
Made the roster, didn't he? So he's back up now.
And then obviously...
So go on, you got Carson. What was the odds of Carson Wentz comeback player of the year?
10-1. Nice. And then I've been buying this lad's rookie autographs since he basically was announced as a player in the NFL. Quitty Pay.
Yeah.
Defensive rookie of the year, 10-1. I've spent about 300 quid.
Hasn't he been the best edge rusher all preseason? Not the preseason counts.
Possibly, yeah.
I know he has.
There you go then. And then this was one of them stupid ones that you made me do. Went over 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns, alongside Jonathan Taylor over 1,600 rushing yards and 12 touchdowns. And you give me 14-1.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have me tenner on that because you've given me the odds already.
Fair enough.
So that's in the notes.
Right.
That's only costing me a tenner, but it's going to cost you 140 quid, so we'll have a bit of that.
Fuck's sake.
Jags, offensive rookie of the year, nailed on, innit?
Trevor Lawrence, yeah.
Nailed on. I mean, he's been primed to be in the NFL
Best me.
20 years since he was probably like this big.
If he doesn't win offensive rookie of the year, it's actually a letdown.
I'd say that's more of an achievement for whoever wins it.
Yeah, but what I mean is, like, it's pretty much been him and no one else for years.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't win it, it's like he's not had this. Like, it's like he's not achieved.
Yeah, well, basically, I've just went down the route of Trevor Lawrence is God
to
Trevor everybody. Yeah. So Trevor Lawrence 4 rushing touchdowns, evens. He's a big lad, isn't he? Yeah. Surely he can do Tom Brady sneaks.
Yeah, whether they risk him, like, but yeah.
So evens, 4 rushing touchdowns.
He's actually quite nimble as well, you know. He's quite mobile.
I'd just be pulling him down by his hair.
I love it when he does that in the NFL. Like, players with big long dreadlocks, you're like, fuck off.
I just don't know why anyone has long hair when, like, you can legally tackle
It's
them.
the same
like,
with, have you seen the players who have the, like, Under Armour thing or the hoodies sticking out the jersey? You're like, why do you give someone something else to grab onto?
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Fucking stupid. And then Trevor Lawrence to beat Herbert's touchdown record.
Yeah, it's too many now, I think. 33, innit?
10-1, though, you give me 10-1.
It's 33, I'm happy with that. I mean,
obviously, Jags is shit, so there's that.
Yeah.
So we'll be taking you up on this. And then here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready, Phil? Texans. I think you'll agree with me on all of them, though. First overall draft pick,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
9-4. I think that's buying
That's
money.
buying money, that.
Yeah, yeah.
You can get that on Sky Bet, and mate, if
I think
you
if
got
you're-
spare 40 quid,
Yeah.
130 quid come back, do it. You got to spare 400 quid, do it.
I genuinely think that's the biggest banker of the lot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go
I bet on Texans to go 0-17.
0-17, yeah.
I bet on
I would
Texans.
bet.
I bet on Texans to go 0-17. I bet on Texans to go 0-17, and the Chiefs to go 17-0 as a double, and that pays 2,500 to 1.
Yeah, and then Texans under 4.5 wins, 4-7. So if you're a bigger shithouse than being first overall draft pick,
Yeah,
that's like a mark bet, that one.
mate, it's nailed on.
Under 4.5 wins,
70 quid wins you 40 quid. So you put 70 quid on, you get 110 back.
but if you put 700 on, you're getting 400 back.
Yeah, and 1100 back. Yeah.
So, and then Texans to use over 4.5 quarterbacks and finish 0-17.
And that's both?
Both,
Together?
yeah, the double.
Together,
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if
Give them some odds, Phil.
because if they finish 0-17,
Come on,
surely
be
they're
first-
changing
Come on,
quarterbacks.
let's corrupt you. Let's give some odds out.
Well, as someone who doesn't know much about odds,
Yeah.
I'd go.
So
it's pretty-
0-17 is, I think it's like 5-1 in it, something stuff like that.
I don't know, I haven't checked.
I think it might even be bigger than that.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one?
To use over 4.5.
That's going to be the big one.
Yeah.
But if you're shit, you're swapping quarterbacks all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I reckon you're looking at 25s there.
And because they got so many,
Yeah.
they might as well.
Yeah, exactly. You might as well see what's there.
Yeah, yeah.
I reckon you're looking at 25.
I reckon
as well.
you're going to see the experimental Texans this year. There'll be a lot of chopping and changing.
Yeah,
There's going to be not a lot going on. Like, no one wants to go there anyway.
exactly.
Like, why would you want to go there and be
Rob, give me 20-1.
yeah.
20-1?
I'm thinking of 25s in my head now, but I must have gone conservative there.
Tom, give me 25s. Titans, Derrick Henry over 2,000 rushing yards, 7-1.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Once you've done it once, I'm not going to bet against it.
And then AJ Brown over 8.5 touchdowns. I think that's a banker. 5-6.
That on Sky Bet, is it?
Yeah, I think if you were betting, that's an easy money.
Yeah.
And then a mad one. AJ Brown, Julio Jones, and Derrick Henry to combine for 5,000 plus scrimmage yards.
I only read Derrick Henry 5,000 plus scrimmage yards. That's what odds do I give you?
10-1.
I only read Derrick Henry, and I was like,
And that'd be like
that's
the
ridiculous.
That'd be the most unbelievable.
I know, I was like,
season
oh, that's
running backs
ridiculous.
ever had.
And I still didn't give you boss odds.
So it's basically Derrick Henry's.
So Derrick Henry over 2,000, that's half of it.
Well, Derrick Henry would be like 2.5 scrimmage
Yes, that's
yards.
half it. Yeah, 12. That's very doable. I think 10 to. I think I've given you decent odds there,
You have.
and I've shithoused it with. I thought it was just Derrick Henry, and I've still given you fair odds there.
So I'll have me 10 on that. Get that in the notes.
Go on,
then.
sound. Fuck's sake.
That's a nice one. We'll have that. NFC North. Exact order: Packers, Vikings, Bears, and Lions.
Oh my.
What?
Sorry. Just a joke that just died on that.
I wasn't really paying much attention.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, oh my.
Oh, my.
Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh my.
I've never heard of this.
What are you on about?
The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, as if
Oh,
anyone
right,
watched
yeah.
Oh
that.
no, it's Wizard of Oz, or it's the one where they go in the cupboard, Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, something like that. It's a fucking kids musical. Oh my god, I can't believe the references. Did you not watch WWF when you were growing up? When they put the Dudleys
No.
in a tables, ladders and chairs
No.
match?
No.
And they used to go,
'cause it was-
tables and ladders and chairs. Oh my, tables and ladders and chairs. Oh my.
So
And everyone went
poor.
mad for
I was
it.
poor and I didn't have fucking cable when I was a kid.
Oh, cable. All right, you yank.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it?
Fucking hell.
Anyway,
How you made me look a cunt for having a cultural reference.
Packers, Vikings, Bears, and Lions exact order 10-3 banker.
Right.
Bears to win 6 to 9 games. David Montgomery 800 plus rushing yards and 6 touchdowns. Allen Robinson 900 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns. And Darnell Mooney 600 receiving yards. There's a lot going on,
Yeah.
but it's only 5-1.
Right. You find that out, did you?
Yeah, it was on Sky. Defensive Player of the Year,
Cleo Mark.
Khalil Mack 16-1. Do we have a little punt in it?
I don't think he's ever had more than 10 sacks, has he? In a season?
Yeah. When he was like, when he first joined the Bears, didn't he have like
Maybe.
17, 18?
Yeah, probably.
Justin Fields to be named starter week 3. Like, Actually,
week
week
3.
3.
Yeah.
5-1. You've given me. Tom give me 8-1.
I think that's the week he comes in. That's why.
Yeah, so do I. That's why I bet it. Lions, least amount of regular season points, 13-2. So it's between them and the Texans, isn't it?
Yeah.
Both haven't really got a QB, even though the Lions have.
I like the Lions though. I think they're gonna. I don't know why, but I just like the coach. There's the fact that
even though he's an absolute bell end.
I think that's why I like him. He's like, we're gonna bite kneecaps. I'm like, yeah, bite your I'll bite your fucking kneecaps. Go for it.
And right, this makes no sense when I've said least amount of regular season points, but
most amount of regular season points.
The Lions have got nobody else. So offensive rookie of the year, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 66-1. He's the only wide receiver they've got.
He is, but no chance.
And
you just said it's always a QB.
And then the Lions to finish 31st out of the 32 teams.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I think I'll give you okay odds on that.
You've given me 4-1 on that, which is a bit mad because I think it's Texans, Lions, and then some order above.
I fancy it because I think Jets will win less than 5 games. I fancy Lions to win more than Jets.
Should we have a little bet, Rob? You give me 4-1 here.
What you want?
20 quid on it.
Yeah, okay.
Fantastic.
Lions to be second pick overall.
Yeah.
Or if you trade it away,
yeah,
best still, yeah. So Lions to be awarded second pick overall by the NFL. Whatever they do with it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Packers over 10.5 wins, 5-6. Banker. In their division.
Yeah.
Banker. Rodgers MVP 9-1 was last year.
Nah.
Yeah, because it's Patrick Mahomes, obviously. Yeah. Packers to win the Super Bowl. Devontae Adams to lead the league in receiving touchdowns, and Rodgers to break the passing touchdown record.
Nah.
But why? Because there's one more game this year.
I just don't think.
And if the Bucs are good, the Packers will need to win every game to get the bye.
I think Rodgers might down tools this year. Not that he'll go on strike or anything. I just think if everything's not going his way, by like week 4 or 5, he'll just stop trying. Because he knows he's gone next year.
Yeah.
And he knows it doesn't matter what he really does this year, teams are still going to trade for him. All he's doing is putting his trade price down, which will give him a pick of more teams to pick from. So I don't think he's going to ball out this year the way everyone thinks.
I think everyone's going to want him if he's available.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But the worse he plays, the lower his trade value is. And he's sitting there thinking, well, the more teams I have to choose from. So
yeah.
25-1. It's a big price, I think you give me there.
It is a big price because it's not happening.
Vikings, Dalvin Cook over 13.5 touchdowns, 2-1. I think banker.
Yeah.
17 games.
Yeah.
Average like 2 a game.
He's got to stay fit.
Dalvin Cook, offensive player of the year.
No.
14-1. No, probably not. But then I thought you should give me bigger odds on this. Justin Jefferson under 1,000 yards and under 6 touchdowns.
Difficult second season, isn't it?
Yeah, but you both give me 2-1. I thought I'd get at least 8.
Do you know why I didn't? I've only give you 2-1. 1, difficult second season for him, so people are more aware of him now. 2, who's throwing to him?
Well, there is that, yeah.
Fucking Kirk Cousins is trying to play behind a glass wall. Kellen Mond hasn't done nothing pre-season. He was my banker. He was me like, I was going to invest in his rookie cards because like I was thinking 3rd round there, going to be dirt cheap, get them for pennies. You need to start a few games and you make a bit of profit. Like he was me Dogecoin, but
Kellen Mond is a great shout. Like.
That's what I think, but he hasn't done nothing pre-season, so I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, but still, you know that Kirk Cousins, isn't he?
Yeah, I suppose. Is that the end of your bets then? What bets do you make there? 3 or 4 bets there, then? Yeah,
maybe 4 or 5.
Fucking hell.
We both might have to listen back to this now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get Dean going. Listen, we don't want any clips. We just want fucking write down the bets.
Just write down the bets.
Right. Anything else you want to talk about before we go? Do you want to talk about Cam's releases? Any other cuts that have been surprising?
I'm not asked.
You didn't ask about Cam going. No. You surprised?
I made up. Cam's gone.
Yeah, I'm made up as well. I'm not a big Cam fan. Never have been.
I love Cam.
No, I'm not a huge Cam fan, and also Dolphins play Patriots first game of season, and I think
he's
Cam wins that game.
And I think Cam's got a better chance to win the game. I don't think he does win the game, but got the best chance to win the game. Yeah, well, that's us. Thank you again for watching or listening, depending on what you've done. As always, please share us. Please like and subscribe. Follow Phil. Where can you follow you, Phil?
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, at I am Phil Chapman.
Well worth a follow because he releases some very funny videos. If you like the shit behind you, the signed shirts, you'll notice one has already gone because we've literally been on the podcast video format for one episode and we managed to sell David Montgomery.
No, not David Montgomery. It was Mike Singletary.
Or was it Mike Singletary? Managed to sell. I didn't even pay that much attention. I did wonder why someone would buy a David Montgomery signed shirt so quick. I was like, he's shite.
Well,
why would you want that?
When he wins that bet that I put up for the Bears, everyone's going to want to buy it.
Right. Well,
so when someone listens and goes, that's a solid bet, I'll put some money on it, and then they win, then they can buy the jersey off me, can't they?
Oh, so like they're going to do. Thanks for that, Tony. I'll buy that jersey.
I know.
Well, anyway, Devin Singletary's gone. So
Mike Singletary.
Why would I know he's shite?
You done so well last week. You didn't fuck up any names, and then this week you're just terrible again.
Leonard's gone. Winovich is gone. No, they're not. They're not gone. They're still here.
Gone.
Winovich is gone. Winovich is still there. Leonard's still there. Ayuk, second episode, already sold it. Pre-sold, baby. So that one's gone. So it'll be interesting. You know what we're having next week?
I'm not too sure yet. I'll bring something along.
Be a little surprise next week for who we have available.
Bring something along.
Yeah, so thank you for listening. If you are interested, NFL UK car breaks at some point, you know what? They have made so much money off this show, and I've yet to put a penny back in. Tony doesn't even reply to me
You just
messages.
got £20 worth of cards. So shut your face.
Thanks, Phil.
I'm selling a silver black prism. Anyone wants to get in touch? Starting bid's 25 quid. And if anyone wants any of my bets, message me and we'll speak. Not Tony. I don't trust him. Right. Thank you very much. Ta-da.
Ta-da.